We're in this. Wait, we're in the study, right? With the, or was it the office?
I think we're in
Office.
the office.
Yes, the office is where the vampire.
The vampire.
Not all of you are in there, by the
Is
way.
Michael
It was
Scott in
only,
here too?
I'm pretty
It
sure the
was
ones in
Mr.
the office
Fuckface.
are mostly me,
The bear.
Angel,
Nope.
not
Invisible.
It's literally Nala and Josriel. That's it. No one
Yeah.
else is in there.
the bear was
Alright.
just outside the office with everyone else.
I was looking in.
Basically, I'm standing on the inside of the doorway. You're standing just behind me, and
I'm putting this off to the side just so I know it's there, by the way. So we don't have to drag it out later. Why isn't this... Bitch. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know why. I'll put it down over here. Just so we have
Wait, what are you doing there? Not the way. I was behind the freaking. I was behind the dragon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yen does not have one yet. So I'm going to take it out for him. And I believe that's everyone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Danielle.
6.
Oh, I should
No,
check
she's out.
Caitlin.
Oh, they look so alike. I couldn't tell them apart. See what I mean, though? They look so much alike.
Where's this token over
Hey,
here?
we've got Vex and Vax.
What? Me and
We're
Caitlin?
brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Oh god, my dad started putting music. Gotta close the door.
So,
What?
Deos, just so you know, you're muted.
I know, I'm muted.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. You're allowed to do that. Let's see. Do we have anything else? Maybe you can see the handouts that I have, right?
What handouts? What?
No,
Good.
you have to actually
That's,
set
that
this.
is that is the proper answer.
He's lying. We can see the handouts.
You should only be able to see one of them. Which actually no, because I haven't revealed that to everyone.
No, you have not.
What?
I'm being
Oh, I see.
dumb while idling.
Rolling 1D my face.
Yep.
So you rolled your face? What are you, a bowling ball now?
No, I'm rolling a die on my face.
Oh,
Mighty bear
okay.
form.
I got it. I got it. So Dosriel is gonna go off and do nothing stuff. Kaylin is just gonna sit there for now, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, Yanfarin. We have to take care of him. All right. So two things happen. The vampire disappears. I said the vampire again. The white, very vampire-looking like dude disappears, and you guys are left in a office alone. Well, I say you guys, but Nala is left in the room by herself, and
Who's a very invisible person.
I was just about to say, Dazriel shows himself, and he's like tapping on the air, which is weird because like it's air and you shouldn't be tapping on it and it's making a sound. It's kind of like she's tapping on like glass, but there's nothing there. Like you look as hard as you want, but you don't see anything. It's just like there's something physically blocking your movement through that that area, which is kind of like a wall, like how I said before. But sound travels through it. You can see through it just fine. But if you try and move past that, you are unable to. by the way, the office is pretty plain. Like I said, there's only a few filing cabinets. There's the desk, which is behind the wall, and some files lying around on the floor here and there. But it's a pretty plain room. Nothing in here that's interesting or catching of the eye.
Can I listen on the door to the kitchen, see if anything's in there?
You have already gone through the kitchen, the
Oh.
common room, and the storage room.
Okay, never mind.
I'm going to leave.
Also, just so you know, I
Heading
will
this
put
way.
a little swingy door because that would probably be helpful.
Fucking pencil. Behave your ass.
This is. You're gonna work. You're gonna work. Oh my God! Are you going to work? There we go. That is a doorway that is opening. Like it's a double doorway that opens out. And I'll do other ones. I'll just do a freehand. It's a door. That's a door. That's a door. That's a door. That's a door. And you have not gone in this room, and you don't know about any others.
What's
Just
this
see the stairs.
thing in front? What is this box in front of us? Is that just
Those
a
are the
pillar?
stairs going upstairs.
Oh.
Those are the stairs going up.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What's in this door?
Shush, stop. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
There you do it. Something like. Ah, damn it! I didn't have that line thing. Oops. Delete
Oh,
that.
whoops. Damn it. Fuck.
Got it.
I do not want to clear drawings. Oh, God, no. That would be a bad thing. Delete that. Yeah, there's only other one door. Kaylin seems to drag behind the group, like she's in the back now. And Dozriel is also in the back. He's not saying or doing much. I'm just gonna do freehand. Fuck it.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, that.
Oh.
There you go.
oh. Well then,
Perfect.
that's a lot better than mine.
I fucked up at the bottom mostly because I didn't know how the polygon tool worked.
Yep, same. Those are stairs.
Okay, so
This door locked.
Well, as you get up to the door, it is very locked. You have tried to open the door before. Yenfarin walks up to the door, and goes to open it. And the door knob, it's like a metal doorknob that looks like it's like brass or whatever. And he touches it, and it melts instantly.
wow.
Melt?
That was easy.
He says, "I'm getting sick and tired of this shit." And then the door opens. And inside is well, it looks like the study that you saw in the other room beside it, but it looks more like this is a library. Like this is most definitely where most of the books are kept. Like there are bookcases in the entire room. You look around and you see like a little desk off to the side, like right next to the entrance. Like that's probably where they go to keep track of where all the books are and stuff like that.
Could I look there, see if there's anything in any of those type of ledgers?
Yes, you may make an investigation check.
Okay, where did my window go? Let's see.
Are there any ghouls around?
You do not hear or see any ghouls.
Oh, whoops! That did not roll.
Well, it's a high number, and it is in fact an investigation. So.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
it did roll. It's just
yeah, it
weird.
did.
Alex,
18. You get. Yeah, there's a book that keeps track of all of the entries into the library, and you do see there is like a finance section of the library. So you go over to that section, and you can clearly see there is like a small bookcase full of, I guess, like notebooks and stuff that are kept for financing, and there are clearly several ledgers.
Okay, is there any interesting names that pop up in this book?
You only get like passing names. There's merchants. There's some. I guess you could call them commoners or whatever, like people who are just
Okay.
doing business with whoever owned this establishment, basically back in the day. And it is dated, and it is fairly old. Like it, several of the dates are from over 100 years ago. And you do see one mention of a name, and it's Lord. I do not remember how to say his name again because I'm an idiot.
Write it down somewhere, damn it.
I mean, I have it written down. I just don't remember how to say the name. Like, I came up with the name and then forgot how to say it.
I mean, I've done that with my last character. I just forgot how to say his brother's name.
Prenese, I guess.
Prenez.
Yeah, Prenese.
Freeness.
Prenez.
Prenese. No.
I can't
Basically,
relay any of this information since I'm in bear form.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And you're reading the ledger, and you can.
I just like.
You
click
read
close.
one part talking about Lord Prenese as he is a visiting lord from another city, and he seems to be of basically like an African descent or possibly like an Arabic estate. I'm just using that as a reference, but he had a lot of gold to spend and bought several shipments of the special. You don't know what that means, but it says the special.
Okay, I'm going to cross-reference that name with any notebook that is in that shelf right now.
You look through several of the other notebooks, and Prenese is in every single one of them. Only once.
Good.
Para que mañana haga cheque de... Mira, aquí está. Y mañana me echa el mío, ¿ok?
Okay.
Este es mío. Y ahí para tuyo. Ya le puse sello.
Okay.
Spanish-speaking mother.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey!
You have not missed much.
We all died.
you're the lone survivor.
as it should be.
And a bear.
So, what did I miss?
Nothing really. Just
We
nothing.
moved-
Found Lord
Nuggets.
Prenese.
Yeah, we moved from the office to that library.
Well, fuck.
Sorry
And
about that.
you have a bear reading into everything.
Yep.
Right now.
Yeah.
Also,
You see-
Yenfern heated metal and melted a doorknob to open a door because he was getting sick of this shit.
As you do.
And you guys found the library. That's
Yeah.
that's literally all you've done so far.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was setting up the house for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's all that I find of Lord Prentice.
Yes.
Any?
Library.
No, I don't think anything else would catch my notice.
No, not really. You do notice in one of the other notebooks, after Prentice is mentioned, it also mentions another merchant that was mentioned in other ledgers. That seems to be like, kind of like he does the same thing that Prentice does. He buys the same thing, whether it's the special or not. It could be like he buys whatever it is. He does the same thing that Prentice does. The same amount, and also is on the same day.
Same amount, same day.
Yes.
Is it the cover name? Is the question.
And what amount does it say? Like 1 or 100?
Well, he gets that Lord Prentice only visits once in each of the ledgers, and the merchant visits several times.
Okay, so they're
So-
not the same person.
Well, maybe. You don't know.
Or the alias
Yeah.
Preniz is only used once per visit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thanks, Kalen. You've created a duplicate of yourself.
Yep.
Oh.
We already had you out.
I was looking for Darhana.
So there's not much I could say right now about it anyway, so I'm not going to change back right now.
I'm gonna go over and see what this bear has been so intently looking over.
All right.
Yeah, since I know.
You just see her just pointing with claws. No. Oh, it's just pointing with claws and that stuff because you can't understand fucking bears.
Yep.
So just pointing at certain names and then the numbers and there's something called the special. And just it gives a slight shrug of wondering what and like trying to implicate wondering what is the special.
It has no hint as to what the special means.
Yeah. So just saying like, oh, I don't know what this is. Probably if we can learn about this somewhere else. Before putting back the books.
Sorry, I'm opening a case. Gatorade. I need you. All right.
So I'm gonna come into the library as well, and with my languages and a 16.
All this is in common.
All of it is in common.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
It is a common library.
Is
Also,
I'm gonna go
there
over to the stairs and see if I can hear anything from upstairs.
Make a perception check, please.
perception that is stairs?
And we came from the study, right?
No, you came
No.
from the
Or were
office.
we in the office?
We were
You were
at
in
the
the
office.
Across.
I'm gonna keep
With
by the stairs
12?
too.
You hear like movement, but you can't really tell where it's coming from, and it sounds faint.
Okay.
For all you know, it could be a mouse.
Gonna stab with my spear.
Yeah. The words, the thing, and the stuff. Who said something?
Not that I'm staying by the stairs too.
Okay. Well, if you check the desk off to the side, there's just like mention of what sections are what for the library. Also, I should mention that it's each of these blocks are 5 feet, so it's only like a 15 by 25 foot room. And it's
That
about
takes a
30
lot
feet.
of room.
Yeah, basically like all the rooms are about that size, except for the servants' quarters and the common room, which are slightly bigger.
I
Yeah.
still can't speak, so
Nope,
I just get ready at the
You-
stairs.
you made that choice yourself.
Yeah. I thought like there was gonna be something big bad behind the door, not a calm talking pesto white person
Mm-hmm.
who seems to be a vampire. Don't know what he is
The
exactly.
possible vampire.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make you guys make like. That's a good one.
I'm gonna do a perception roll.
No, not perception. It would be either history, religion, or what's the other one? I guess perception, but not really perception. Basically,
well,
whatever
suck
is hard
for
to
me.
put history or religion.
Yay!
Well, I'll roll religion.
Well,
Oh,
both of you know shit. Like, you have no idea what he is. Ekris, you did not see the thing, so unless they described it to you,
That's true.
Did I
have no
see
idea.
anything?
you did not see anything. You were outside.
I would have described.
Okay, cool.
You could describe what he looked like, though.
I can't
Pale,
describe
bald.
because I'm
I
Fair
describe a
Crimson
pastel
eyes.
white, red-eyed individual.
like the two people with religions freaking stats is just fucking missed so bad.
Yeah.
Is
Would
that
you-
description enough for me to roll?
I would say so, yeah. If anything between history or religion or whatever.
So
you want.
I got a 20 for religion. Not a natural 20.
Okay, so total.
Yeah, 20 total.
You would get this is definitely an undead creature. You not
Oh wait,
necessarily.
I
that
do
it's
divine
of-
sense to know that it's an undead.
Yeah, you only knew that it was undead. You didn't know what type.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what exactly it was. That's all.
He wasn't
Um,
undead. Well,
He is an undead, but most vampires don't have crimson eyes. They have they just have normal eyes. They can make themselves look whatever they really want. But
Great.
he is definitely something of the undead variety. He is. Wow, that's a nat one.
I'm just like not gonna
What is
roll
this?
on.
Everyone, it's like everyone for knowledge is just fucking up right now.
Yeah, it's almost like you guys aren't intelligent.
You suck at intelligence.
But yeah, you only know that he's definitely undead.
Okay, so that person seemed to not have an issue. Like he was not dealing well with the ghouls. I think.
Didn't
Like he had a problem with them.
he
did it
says
cause
they're a
more
problem and that he doesn't care if we kill them. So onward
And
and upwards.
I like the stealth up the stairs.
Okay, yeah, roll stealth for me.
I'm not gonna roll with full 20. I'm gonna roll with the dice.
Up the stairs. Weren't we
That's,
on the second floor?
18 total.
There is
Well,
no
No, it was
second
ground
floor.
floor.
However, you guys are on the first floor.
Oh, I thought we went up.
Nope. There are 3 floors, and you're on the first.
Have we checked out the study at all?
yes, earlier.
Yeah, last time.
Okay,
We
cool.
found
All
a
the
pool
labeled
there.
rooms are rooms that we've been through.
Awesome. I'm so glad I rolled that for him.
What?
To help stealth. Yeah.
Oh, is
The
that
person
Nosville?
Yeah, the only person that isn't here. So
The invisible person could not fucking sneak.
Oh, we might want to layer.
oh
tokens
no
above
that
wall.
was for Ian Farron. That was the sorcerer motherfucker.
Ah,
Right.
well,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
This is the one that's high in stealth.
Wow.
Eh.
Kind.
So as Azor goes up these stairs, are they looking sturdy?
They look sturdy enough. Like there's some cobwebs here and there, and they creak.
Let me
but they don't-
rephrase that. Do you think they would hold a 300-pound dragon?
Bear. And bear. Don't forget
Test
the
it.
bear.
The bear's more like 800 pounds.
Oh yeah, fuck. Let me go
Well,
first.
I'm in armor as well. Well, she's in armor too. I'm gonna put
Yeah, I
my
think a
weight
bear
onto the
outweighs
bottom
you in that
step and
department.
see.
It creaks, but it doesn't give way to you.
Okay, I'll test it for myself now because I'm a giant.
Yeah, that more than creaks. It cracks. Clearly under the weight of a bear.
Just look at the stairs and just look up and it's like look at them and it's like, and then sigh out. I'm going to change back to normal.
All right, that's fine.
Seems like a good idea.
Probably a good idea.
Are we all stealthing up?
I'm gonna.
We all still think?
I mean, it looked like they were. I mean, I heard one person saying they were stealthing.
Okay, going to stealth up the stairs now
Sure,
because
let's stealth.
I can't stealth with bear
I've got a
form.
question.
Creak,
If I
creak,
fly,
creak.
can I still stealth?
Yeah, it would actually be easier because you wouldn't
Oh,
be making
wow.
contact with anything.
Okay. So advantage.
Yeah. I could rule where that's advantage.
Except I
Also,
have medium
you
armor,
guys
so
suck
it's a
at
normal
stealthing.
roll. Well, actually, I have to click advantage to cancel it out.
You know, I should have. Yeah, you need to give me a second character sheet, by the way, another character sheet
That's-
for me to put the cat
That's
form.
Nice.
disadvantage. You shouldn't have rolled a disadvantage.
I clicked advantage, but the armor.
That's what he got still.
Oh,
It
the
would have
roll
been a
was 11.
14. It would have been a 14. Well, no.
Well,
it
no,
would've been
because
a
you
no,
have
12.
you got-
It would have been a
because
straight
it would
roll.
have been a
because
normal
it's-
roll.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you.
So it would have been.
Yeah, it's still just a 12.
It's still the
So
same.
12, you think yourself.
All right.
Also, I'm happy that I'm not the biggest this time. I think I might be the littlest.
Well, the biggest is now
Especially-
flying up the stairs.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Azor, you get up to the top, and it's like a balcony that goes along the edge of this room.
Mhm.
And there are 6 doors. There are 2 that are on this side of the room. One leading further back and one off to the far right.
Mm-hmm.
And there are two.
Do I see
more on
any
each
ghouls
side.
up there?
Make a perception check.
That's 16 total.
16 total. Yeah. You look off to the side, to the left side, and you can see like the arm of something coming from behind the banister of the balcony, and the hand is like twitching.
Okay.
So probably a
I'm
ghoul.
gonna go out and then just wait for someone else to come up.
Well, that would
Just
be...
for reference, did we take a short rest or not?
No.
No.
No. No. Unless you guys want to right now.
No.
It's up to you.
Fine. We can take the moment up.
But do you relay this information, Azor?
Azor.
Hello. I asked you if you would relay this information to the rest
Oh
of you.
yeah, definitely. I
Okay.
couldn't hear for some reason.
That's
Huh.
interesting. Well, you pointed out, and it's off to the side. I'll just say it was real. It was behind you guys. And it doesn't. It only seems like there's one up here. Like you look over to the other side of the banisters, and you don't see anything else. Just that
Mhm.
one arm that you
Okay.
see.
Could I fly myself a little bit closer? How far away would the arm be?
That far.
Okay. So if I fly to about here,
Yes. I don't know what you're asking, but yes.
well, I'm doing this.
Within what?
60 feet.
You get 5 blips.
All
There's the one that's-
from the same, like, area as the arm?
No. You
No.
get 1 from the arm. There are 3 to your right, and then there's another one further ahead of you on a door that leads to a room above the library.
Uh-huh.
Basically, I'm just going to say this now. The layout of the house is exactly the same as what you see on the first floor.
Mhm.
It's just there are different stairs. Like the stairs are 2 sets instead of 1.
Right.
Like if these are going up this way, the new stairs are going up this way. That makes sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And on this side as well.
I guess I'll move forward to
Okay.
get close to you. Stealth forward.
Well, you still haven't broken stealth. So you're
Okay.
fine. You walk up, and it doesn't seem to notice you, but it is literally just an arm.
Oh. That's I'll leave it be. I'm not going to touch it, but I'll relay that to Nala, I guess. Who's closest to me.
How close do you get?
Within 10 feet, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, I went 15 from the 30 away.
Where are my dice? Okay, they are right there. Cool. Give me 1 second. Need to get my dice out.
The arm must make a perception check.
No, not the arm.
The eyes inside the arm.
The 12 other things you didn't see, but all you noticed was
The 100,000 million things that could have seen you. The house makes a perception roll.
Fuck.
The house is
spider.
alive.
Oh, great. We're in
Yep.
this. We're in the movie Monster House now.
You're
We're gonna have to kill a house.
All right, I'll use this one.
The house is a mimic.
Well, that die is going to hell. Yeah, you're fine.
All right.
That's that one.
Maybe.
I'm gonna fly past the arm
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
over to. You said there's a door with lips over
How
here, right?
close do you get to the arm?
Well, How high are the ceilings?
Well, above you, it's about 15 feet. So you can hover, but you can't really extend your wings that much.
Oh,
The
tight quarters,
the balcony, yeah, it's tight quarters. The balcony is literally just 5 feet. It's
I
from
wouldn't be able
the
to fly
edge
then.
yeah.
I would only
You'd
be able
be-
to.
You'd be hovering in the middle of the room.
All right.
Well-
I'm gonna.
I could glide to slow my fall, but I wouldn't actually be able to maintain flight because I need my full wingspan.
Just so you know, all of this is open space for like
Right.
60 feet up.
And the arm is where? Right here.
About yeah, right there.
Right there.
I'm gonna just. I guess I'll stab it with my spear.
Okay. Roll in the
Do
pick.
that.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Yeah. Where's the damage? All right. Damn it, one second.
Hey Joe, can you pass me another character sheet
Why?
so I can make a cat form as well?
Oh boy. All right.
10.
Preemptively, you might just want to give him like
Like 12.
12.
Well, I prefer you to keep like
That's 14 damage.
maybe 3 at most and change them if you need to. But what'd you say?
14 damage.
We're fucking druid.
All right. You stab the hand and it stops moving almost
Okay.
immediately. Also, I did not come up with his name. I promise you.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
it generates a
honest
random
to
name.
honest to God, it's literally like this is just what it was put in as. Do you see it?
No.
No.
We wouldn't. It would only be name.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm talking to.
Okay.
Anyways, with it dead, I'm gonna go forwards.
Yeah.
You spelled it so
Let's
horribly.
go.
Do you see the name that
Yeah.
the character sheet has? Yeah.
I want
Sorry,
to point
but-
out
Yeah.
my stealth is still better than yours.
Yep.
And Azor's. No,
I stealth was
it is too.
18.
Yeah.
No, his is 18.
Do I have to re-stealth now?
Yes.
Okay.
You also get the sense like after stabbing the hand,
That's a 22 for stealth.
actually you're not the one that never mind, so you wouldn't feel that. But how long does divine sense last, or is it like just one action?
It's an action.
Alright, so it does not remain up for a little bit.
No, it's just I get 60-foot radius around me where I cast
Okay.
it. Or where I use it. That tells me.
Well, alright, I'll keep that in mind. Also, what were you rolling for, Icarus?
Stealth if I'm following the rest
Oh,
of
okay. Cool. So there is a room right, not like right next to where Galen is.
Oh.
Oh, is that why I
Um,
found the other 2 blips?
That's where you found 3 blips, not 2.
In that case, we'd probably go into that door first.
Yeah, I would want to go into that door first.
I wouldn't be
Right.
if there was a door there, I wouldn't be like right in front of it. I would be off to the side of it.
I would be moving up.
Also, Dosriel says, "Hold on a second, let me get my expertise out."
Is the door locked?
You check it, and you wiggle the handle, and yeah, it's a little bit locked. Just a tad bit. Like you could totally break it, but you know it's definitely locked.
I'm debating
this
whether or
is
not I want to
bad.
do that thing where I try to turn the handle and just shear the lock mechanism apart.
Oh, fucking thing.
I just realized something. He doesn't
Why
have.
not?
Oh, this is poopy. I don't like that. I would have sworn he had. Well, poop. Oh well. Oh, there it is. I found it now. Thieves' tools.
There we go.
Yeah, he clicks the lock open with his little tiny pick and opens the door after you. Or I say opens the door, but like jiggles the handle to open it.
I step into the room.
I follow.
You just nonchalantly just walk in. All right.
I'm just gonna open the door. Be like, yo, bitches, what's up?
You open the door and make a perception check.
Perception check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Do you have
follow.
dark vision?
I do.
Yes, he does.
Okay. Cool.
She does.
Nice.
Well, it doesn't matter because you don't see shit. It is even with your dark vision, it is very dark in this room. You can see, but you look around and most of the room is empty. It doesn't have much in it, except for like tables that are stacked up on the side of the room. This seems to be another storage room of some sorts. But,
This is the room that I
more
got
for, like,
three
furniture.
blips in. Do I know?
You would know roughly their location, but you look around and you do not see them.
Is there anything like easily? Is there like a chair or something?
Yeah, there's some chairs.
Okay. I'm gonna
Chairs are
take a
mimics.
chair and I'm gonna throw it in the direction of where the nearest blip would have been.
Okay, make an attack roll, please. Improvised weapon, so just strength roll.
That's the strength roll? Okay.
Well, you throw it, and you hit the wall. Like, you throw it, and it goes across the room and hits the wall on the other side.
Does it shatter into like?
Yeah, it splinters and breaks in half, and it's a broken chair now.
Yeah, kind of figured it would be. Now
Can I
react.
light up a
It's
torch?
WrestleMania. What?
Can I light up a
No,
torch?
hold on. I'm gonna step into the room next to Nala, and I'm gonna cast a light on my quarterstaff so to light it the tip.
Okay, well, at that point, I gotta stop rolling that die. That die is cursed. So, all right, that's better. With the light spell, you look around. You can clearly see that this is definitely a storage room. It has a bunch of furniture. Some of it is covered with sheets, and it's about like 25 feet up. And as you look up, you see bats hanging from the ceiling.
They get spooked by the light.
They do, and they start flapping towards the door because it's the only quote unquote exit. There's no windows in this room.
I crouch.
As you crouch, they're pretty big bats. They're about like maybe the size of a large dog.
Oh god.
Oh God.
I draw
Nice.
my war cleaver.
One of them clearly has glowing red eyes.
So, are there
I
three
crouch harder.
bats?
Are you going to announce their enemies?
Yeah, roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Hooray.
How about
Oh,
that?
jeez.
Hold up 1 second before you
Oh.
roll initiatives.
I mean, I wouldn't have attacked the bats.
Well,
Unless they do anything to me,
it's
yeah?
fine. What'd you say?
Wow.
Never mind.
What?
Initiative.
Huh? Yes, initiative.
Holy shit!
There we
Roll.
go.
That's a roll.
Spoopy bats.
They are spooking back.
I sure hope that the room is not covered in bat poop.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
My
You
roll 20
spooked them
rolls.
there, you got rid of their attack initiative. Oh fucking Christ! I hit that by mistake.
Oh, I forgot. He doesn't have a token. I gotta fix that. So I'll do that real quick.
My roll 20 rolls are terrible.
It happens sometimes. It doesn't have the best algorithm for rolling.
Fire mage.
So how big did you say this room was?
What the hell?
It's about 50 feet across and about 30 feet, or not wide, but like from the door to the back end, and then
Like
20.
to here.
Why does this keep it getting rid of the thing I'm trying to do?
I don't know why.
Oh, wait, 50
blah,
feet.
blah, blah, blah.
Like there.
Like every time I try to put a new attack in, it just keeps getting rid of it.
I don't know, man.
Did
I don't know
you
what to
click
say.
the thing?
Add.
The pencil?
Yeah, it's editing. Yeah, no, I've edited everything else. It's just it's not allowing me to edit anything inside the attack thing. Like as soon as I start to do it, it deletes it.
Did I go
Yeah.
stupid and forget how to spell sorcerer?
I don't
Yes.
Sure.
know. Possibly.
I totally did, didn't I?
Okay, let's see if this
Yeah,
fixed
no,
it.
I didn't. I spelled that correctly. I don't know why it doesn't have that. Maybe because it's not capitalized?
Yeah, okay. I think there's something wrong with the sheet right now because it's not allowing me to fucking do anything with this.
That doesn't make any
Hey,
sense.
Lo, are you doing anything funky with unarmed strikes, or would it be normal?
I mean, no, I'm not. I'm totally not. It's literally just a normal attack.
My question is it just 1 damage plus...
It's 1 damage plus your strength.
Got it.
That's it.
Okay.
Let's your me.
Can I do anything with armor now?
Are you having trouble, dude?
It keeps deleting things I just edit.
What are you editing?
Attack. I'm trying
Okay,
to put in the
so-
claw and bite attacks.
Thing is that this is not an NPC sheet, so it's thinking that this is like supposed to be a certain race, certain thing, certain all this.
Yeah.
So would you rather me take this and make it a NPC sheet so you have that?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
You now have an NPC sheet.
There we go. Actions. Let's see. Yep, bite.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, man.
I'll
It
do
was
that for Bear
just-
as well.
Yeah, everything is written down for Bear anyway. So attack. There.
Yeah, because with NPC sheet you have way more stuff with that.
The 8. Piercing.
Ow.
So
Okay.
combat starting.
Yes. I'm going
Let's
to do
poopy
that.
that.
Also, I was looking for a token for Yantarin, but
Yeah,
apparently
yeah.
they don't have sorcerers.
No, you gotta
What?
do wizard. Or caster.
I'll do caster then. Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Also, that is not a caster. All right, that is. That's actually kind of cool. I like that one. This is cool.
Gilmore.
Yeah, not Gilmore. That's
No,
that's
that's
actually a character. that I
Gandalf
definitely know
Moore.
from no, because they don't have a beard. That's just part of his clothes.
Oh.
You both thought it was an old dude. It's actually a young dude.
Gilmore's not old.
Gilmore really isn't that old.
Oh, you said Gilmore. I thought you said freaking Why did I think you said Dumbledore?
Oh no, why did you think?
I said Gilmore because of the purple robe.
Doesn't Dumbledore have a purple robe too?
Yeah, it does. Like that's why I thought
And
that.
a long white beard.
You know, long beard.
Yeah, sometimes Dumbledore had a purple robe. He made it in ascending turn order.
I did.
I'll go first.
Lol. Get wrecked me. These are supposed to be a little bit bigger. These all look horrible. Can I have something that doesn't look like shit, please? That's a moth. Alright, that's better.
Giant moth.
Okay. That looks horribly disfigured.
I'm actually just tempted to no, but then I had to freaking edit stats every time. No, that would not make sense. Never mind. Ignore me.
Ignore me!
Ignore me!
I don't know if anyone knows what that's from.
No.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, I know that Lenny did that when he did his Krillin playthroughs, and he was attempting to sneak.
I believe that's the correct stats for them.
I don't know. Giant bats.
Is
Nope,
Batman
should
in here
stop.
too?
But the words, what?
Is Batman in here too?
Totally.
But he's an undead Batman. He was the
These
vampire.
bats look like terrible
Totally.
taxidermy bats.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Ow.
Ooh.
Sorry, looking up stuff because I want to make sure that their stats are correct.
Okay. Now, how to add armor in this sheet?
Okay, so while you can edit, you go down to where your equipment is, and there's an armor thing above your equipment. Just add your armor to that.
No, this is the NPC sheet though, so that's why.
Right. I don't know how to do that on an NPC sheet.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Good job.
Did you get wrecked? Where is initiative? There it is. Could have been worse.
Can't see where to put the freaking health points too.
Why?
NPC sheets are kind of weird to deal with.
Oh boy. I forgot to give it to a certain
Oh, well,
thing
you
person.
guys figure out how to do all that. I'm gonna take a
Shush.
minute to go hit the bathroom.
Yep. Sorry, just getting stuff figured out because I want to
That's
get that
fine.
settled. Also, I just want to get his initiative out because that's important.
I'm gonna get.
And
Right.
So did the guy who needed us to start early not even show up?
Yep. The guy that wanted us to start early did not show up.
Yep. What a dick. We've actually freaking sent messages and that stuff, and he still didn't answer.
Like,
They
I don't know if
died.
it's because he literally just didn't show up or
Maybe
or it's no big
the
deal.
Where the hell
plan.
did I put the health is the question.
That's a great question. I have no fucking clue.
Okay, I need to reconvert these back. Oh wait, I put down the attacks. But anyway, so we can reconvert them back. Is it easy for you to do that or?
Yeah, it's literally just a switch.
Okay.
Why is it that you need to reconvert them back? Just so I know.
It's just to be able to focus equipment and health, because it doesn't show health in this thing.
It should.
I don't see anything that shows. It
It
just
should
says
show equipment
hit
too, I would think.
Let me check. I'm checking it real quick. Just so I can see.
reaction layer, ST resilience isn't that stuff. It just gives me armor class. That's it, not equipment. Actions, reactions, layer, regional effect,
Content.
content. What?
Oh, those are actions. Never mind.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm like so confused. What the hell?
I mean, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Why do you need equipment anyways as a cat form? You don't have any of your stuff.
No, that's true.
The magic armor that transforms with me.
Just change your armor class.
Yeah.
Literally go into where it says armor class and change it to something else.
Yeah. Let me just find the stats for my armor.
It's all the way at the top.
Yeah, armor class. And trying to make sure that it also converts the dexterity bonus.
Yeah. I think you can do something like that in the gear. Like you see something like custom made gear or something, but never mind that.
Why does Dazriel always have .04 for his initiative?
I
He's
have
special
no
like
clue.
that.
I don't care.
I think it's hilarious.
He has that 0.4 chance of not dying all the time.
Bats.
It's because he's extra as fuck.
Alright. And that was 13. Okay. So we
You
are
got
going
a
to
higher initiative than me.
because you go first.
Alright, I'm back. I'm in
This
Welcome
is
Saturday.
back. We still haven't figured out what's going on.
Oh, cool.
Because Ellie is taking forever.
Let's go.
Anyway, wait. Oh, you needed me to attack the. Okay, where are the?
Yeah,
bats?
you go first, dude. They're directly okay. So I'm gonna at least base you guys out so you know where you are. The rest of he would be right here, so he would be like right there. Icarus said he was also going in, so he'd be like right there. And the rest of you would be. I'm just like putting you in a position that you guys can at least get an idea of where you are all at. And this is where the bats are.
Okay, so
Excellent.
apparently,
On the front lines where I belong.
apparently I'm in the back lines where I shouldn't belong.
I mean, you're in your human form.
Yeah.
Drop this motherfucker. There we go.
Are we inside the room?
No.
Okay, cool.
All the people that are in that line are outside of it.
Can you draw a little green line for the door?
Sure.
Who's
I cannot use any spells, so
It doesn't
I
have to be green.
fight with my mace.
Because all the other ones are green. I mean, it doesn't have to. Maybe it's a special door and wants to be purple.
And grenades would be useless against bats because they're flying in the fucking air.
They are, in fact, flying in the air. They're about 10 feet up off the ground. And they are very big.
I can only take a whack at them, really.
Take a whack at it. Yep.
Hey! Whack a giant flying rat.
I mean, you definitely hit.
And
All right.
yeah, that's all I'm gonna really do.
Okay. No.
I'm gonna fly up level with the bat in front of me.
It's only like 5 feet up. Or I say 5 feet up, but like 5 feet above where you're standing. So
Right.
it's like within range of you if you wanted to hit him.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Here I am re-rolling my dice, and it's like 4 turns later.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, you definitely hit. Now, did Ellie?
Wait.
Which one did you hit? Just so I know.
Oh, the one that's on the rightmost one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm hitting this one.
I figured as much.
Hit this one.
Now wait for what?
Wait, who? What? Oh no.
Someone said
someone
wait.
was saying, someone was saying wait.
Oh no. I just said that by I just read something right now. Ignore me.
All right, you were ignored.
My turn's up, so.
I forgot to press next. Caleb.
All right. So this whole green thing is the door, or just that's the wall?
Not the
And
door.
doors.
That's the wall of the room, and where Icarus is right now is the door.
I'm the door.
You have to hop
You're the
over
door.
him.
All right, so I'm gonna come into the room, and I'll just take a shot at one of the bats, at this bat,
Okay.
with my bow.
Okay.
Nope, that's not a hit.
Total?
6.
No. Sorry.
All right, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna do no things. So next turn.
Absolutely no things. Awesome. Also, I need to make sure Divine Sense is exactly what I think it is. So, Yan Farron is next. He will walk over to join Kalen and will fuck some shit up, I assume. What spells does he have? He got Magic Missile. So he would use. Oh no, actually he would use Fireball. Because why wouldn't he? Fireball to the face.
For a second, I thought you said fireball.
Nope. Nope.
Kaboom.
Did not hit.
The building collapses. We all die.
Bats.
Roll credits.
They are now swarming Nala.
Yes. Swarm me. I dare you.
Get swarmed, bitch. Okay, so you see the one with the red glowing eyes. They shine bright for a second, and the other two also have shimmering red eyes. And they start biting Nala. So I will roll for that. That's a miss. That's a miss. 17.
Hit.
Yay. Time to murder you.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I do as well. It's not gonna
69 points of damage.
Nice.
4 damage.
Okay.
These are literally just giant bats. Or so you think. Aggress.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to this one, and I'm gonna hit it with my glowing stick because it still has the light,
Hit him with the dick.
and a kick at the same time. So I'm gonna roll both at once. That's
Yeah, they're both within 5 feet, so.
yeah. No, I failed my unarmed. 17? No, 18.
That'll hit, yes.
Okay, so that's it. 6, 10 damage.
You see this one start to flutter suddenly. Yeah. Okay. Like it's struggling to stay afloat.
Like that. Hitting it with my glowing stick.
Hit with the glowing stick. Was that your turn, or?
Yeah.
Wow, that was
I
suddenly.
don't have key.
Oh, you're out of key. Well then, that's interesting.
Yeah, he needed a rest.
Well, maybe you guys will get to do that now. Maybe.
Hold on, bats. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
I'm
nap.
sure we
Right
can
now,
all
yeah.
just sit
Hold on,
here
Bats.
and rest while the
I
bats.
need to hold on, Bats. I need to take a nap. Hold on. Go away.
Time out, guys. Time out.
Just meditate
Peace.
behind everybody.
Base.
Yeah, he would use the short bow.
Short bow.
What? Huh? Oh, that's new.
Nice.
That's a natural 20, and the thing also gets shot in the face and falls on the ground dead.
Was it the one? Was that the one I attacked earlier?
Yep. You guys literally game fucked that. And that is his turn.
Oh,
I
they
believe.
all
Nope,
did.
he's
I was
going
attacking
stealth.
something
He's going stealth.
completely different.
He is going to stealth.
Poor bats.
Bonus action to hide. Boop. Did I do good? I did meh. I was thinking of 25. Azor, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna attack one of the flying bats. I'm gonna do a trip attack to see if I can knock it down on the ground. So, well, first things
Well,
first.
First of all,
That's,
you need to get into the room.
Oh, yeah.
That might help.
I'll go over here. That's the 20 to hit.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. And then that's 11 points of damage, 12 points of damage
Okay.
total.
And it falls on
It
its
has to make
face.
a strength saving throw.
What's the
DC
DC?
14. 14.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Where is it? Nope.
All right.
So how does that affect?
It would fall prone on the ground.
Okay, it just falls from. So this one is
How do you
very
trip
bad.
that?
So I will do that. And where I can do
It's
that.
tripping.
And that one. And this
Triple.
one is now prone, but we'll just say it's prone. Like you guys know that. So and it looks pretty fucked up. It looks like it is not happy.
What is my DC?
And is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Ellie.
Okay. Wait, which bat is the closest to anybody? Like, which one's like 5 feet within it?
This one. I said this one. That
Yeah,
one.
this one's about to die because I'm gonna have advantage attacking it.
It's prone right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's prone on the ground at my feet.
I'm going to turn it into into a giant lion, and
Do it.
pounce at this one. I don't have any icon yet, so
Okay.
I'm going to use pounce, which
Hold
it
on.
has to make a
I got you, bro. I got you.
DC 13 strength check.
Okay. Oh, dude, that's a nice freaking token.
Oh wait, I should hit the thing. Wait, I'm in editing mode. Fuck. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Here you are. You have a cat now. Short,
It's a little
fat
fat
cat.
cat.
God damn.
Oh, there you go.
Now I need control.
It
of it.
looks so weird in one
Yeah,
square.
I'll give you control in a second. Advance. There you go.
Oh man.
And for you. There you go.
Does it have horns? Like, I'm so confused.
Those are its ears.
Yeah, but
Come
that's
on.
not really where it ears go.
That's actually where the cat's ears are. That's also technically where its snout is supposed to be. Like,
Right there at the tip.
it also is supposed to be like bending over. I guess I don't fucking know.
It's
It's the
leaving
best one I
it
can
down
find,
even
right?
thing.
It's looking downward a little bit. is the
So I go
problem.
to pounce this bat in the back. Man. I hit the thing. You could tell what it is.
Okay.
In the...
Yeah, I had to look at it. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that do damage?
Seems you have to do a normal attack first.
Allows
Oh,
me to do
well.
a claw attack anyway, but I get a bonus action if it doesn't succeed its saving
Lion
throw.
moves at least 20 feet straight
If the
toward
lion
creature.
moves at least 20 feet straight toward a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed a D. Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
I just have to
so
roll.
hello.
Hello. I just came to say hi. I'm
Hi.
heading off to
Hello.
a surprise party, so
Okay,
sorry that I can't make it.
it's fine.
Is
We're
there
having fun.
anything I should
Video
say that
games.
my character? What I was thinking. Did you guys start already?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
just started.
I was gonna say if you wanted to like put it in, you could say that my character wanted to like go back to my ship to tell them that I wanted to join this new crew or something. I don't know if you want to roleplay that or something.
Okay.
But that's my reasoning for not being in this session, I guess.
Like,
We got you, bro.
But yeah, have fun. It sucks that I'm missing this one. I kind of hate it because we finally, I finally started being in it. But
and there's a giant cat currently beating the shit out of a bat.
what? What?
Also, you totally hit.
I hit?
Oh, so
No,
that
I'm
it
cutting
needs to
out.
make a saving throw now before I can do a bonus action.
Well, I'm fine because I got a natural 20, so he's fine.
All right. Okay, so I can't get a bonus action. It's just
Nope.
I just hit it, man. Big ass giant lion just leaps and frickin'. That's a male line icon too. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's a
Well,
big dude. He's a big dude.
Have fun.
It's a
I
female
plan
character,
to
damn it.
catch up with you guys next week, or if anything, I can ask like what I missed and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
There'll be a video out tomorrow that will show you what.
Oh
you
right,
missed.
I could just watch that. Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know. On the
another
YouTube.
upside of things being recorded.
Yeah,
It's
Fantastic.
gonna be really funny because this is gonna be in that video.
it is.
Yes.
Oh, hi guys. Hi Angel. I'll be
Bye.
speaking to you again tomorrow. So bye.
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 He's a fun
Oh, God.
dude.
Yes.
Uh,
I love how Phoenix is online yet has not joined us yet.
I think he just came online. He was online.
he was online early. No,
I'm offline.
No, he.
You are.
I didn't
offline.
even notice.
Yeah, why are you offline?
Well,
How are you
more.
offline?
He's definitely
Yeah,
you're
offline,
invisible.
guys.
This is actually here right now.
So after you pounce and well, I say pounce, but you try to pounce.
Did Pounce hit him, but he resists being knocked down to the
Yeah,
floor.
the bat looks at you. Make a wisdom save, please.
Okay, wisdom save. Where is my wisdom saves in this chart? Oh, well, I could just put it for my thing because it doesn't. Transformation doesn't affect that.
Exactly.
There we go. Hey. 17.
Cool. I have to make sure that that is the correct thing that I do. Otherwise, this is going to be really awkward. Why does it have to be such a long list? Sorry, doing something. I need to find that and get it for you.
Did someone say long rest?
No.
No, you know he didn't.
Damn it.
You just want your chi back.
It's totally what it is. Totally.
As every
Not that
creature in the mansion or in the house just falls asleep for 8 hours.
That's not a short. That's a long rest, not a short rest.
He said long rest though.
Yes, that is true. But he was
Alright.
wondering if someone said long rest.
Yeah. Okay. So you pass. You're fine.
So next turn, Nala.
Yep. No. There's a bat in front of you, and it is dead. I'm also going to delete the other bat.
He's about to be
That
dead because
shit's
he's an
gonna-
advantage war cleaver.
Getting it.
Yeah, it's
Thought
dead.
on.
You chop it clean in half.
Cool. I'm gonna move up on this one.
All right. Well, as you do so, it's going to use this
Oh damn! Didn't.
and flies away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll say
Forgot about hit
that's.
points. 26.
Make sure this is the correct movement speed. 4, 5, 6,
There we go.
30. By the way, this is like it's flying down the stairs right now.
Oh,
Bye,
can I-
Bat.
Wait, did it go out the room or was there another?
It flew away. At the end of Nala's turn, it flew away.
Any attacks of?
Yeah, because if it.
Nope. None of you get
Disengage
attacks
it.
of opportunity, even when it's flying through the doorway.
Bastard, come back.
Hmm.
Oh, here's a line.
Well, I saw
rounds.
25 feet of movement.
Well, that was at the end of your turn.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Never mind then.
So, Kaylin, you see this bat fly away.
All right, I'm gonna step out of the room.
Okay.
Do I see?
You're-
Do I see
You're
it?
now
Or do I
on
go
the
inside?
you're now on the banister, by the way. That's where you are right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do
you
I-
you clearly see it. It's in the middle of the
All right, then I would like to take a shot at it.
Okay. Shoot the fuck out of it.
Well, 17.
Yep, that hits. Just want to make sure.
All right.
I'm stupid and don't know everything.
So 4 piercing damage.
Awesome. Great.
It's still up.
Yes, it is.
All right, so then I'm gonna put my spiritual weapon out. It's gonna be a knife. Just gonna like for flavor, just try and like cut one of its wings.
Okay.
Ooh, that is probably not gonna hit. 10.
Ooh. Phoenix posted.
Does 10 hit?
Oh,
So that's why Phoenix is in here.
3 people were fired. Oh my goodness. I think wherever he's working is going under, unless it's McDonald's or something.
Well, no, see, that sounds like working
Yeah.
at a grocery store or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retail or something
It's
like
like
that.
Walmart
Where
level
3 people are
business.
like,
right there.
goodbye, goodbye.
So, what did you get?
I rolled a 10.
You do not hit.
Okay. My spiritual weapon is just like Spain. And then I'm just gonna call back, just like it's going down the stairs.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it will make 1, 2, 3, 4, and out the door. You no longer see it.
Oh my goodness, he's moving at the end of the... Jesus.
Yen Farn would be right next to you, right there, and also sees that and says, "The fuck is going on?" And he doesn't know what else to do. He's gonna stay with the group. Well then, that's a bit extreme.
What? The drugs?
And yeah,
Oh.
the doing drugs. Yeah.
On break.
At the end of Yen Farron's turn, he will make another, and he vanishes.
Working at Safeway, where everyone was doing drugs. Okay.
Yeah,
My
someone
bad.
lived right next door to the store, so they'd all go over there and smoke pot on their break.
Oh, I thought they were doing crack or something. Hey!
So it is now the bat's turn, and
It fucks off.
it
My
will-
bad.
Hold up. We're not done yet. Oh shit! I didn't roll it correctly. Shit. No, why? Where'd it go? What's my favorite die?
This is where it's revealed that he actually was a vampire the whole time.
No, really? Oh shit, guys! You guys are getting fucked.
I wouldn't know.
So
Well,
from
wouldn't know getting fucked.
We only know
From
that Bat
the
was
doorway.
moving awfully fast.
the door bursts inwards, the front door. Both Yen Farn and Kaylin see this. You see. I'm gonna get the better ones. Want something that doesn't look like shit. No, not that one. Yeah, that'll work. That doesn't look right.
What is that?
You'll find out. And copy that. Paste. 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 Paste.
More bats.
Those aren't
Doesn't
events.
look like a bat.
Are those owls? What are they?
Eagles, maybe? Oh.
So my spiritual weapon was like right there, I think.
Sorry, I had to do something real quick. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there.
Are these lesser ones?
You'll see. I will reveal all eventually. Until you know, I don't.
You will know when they are feasting
I'm
on
just
your
gonna say, like, at this
corpses.
point, you guys are outside in the hallway.
That would make
Yeah.
sense.
You go out.
That makes sense.
What am I
Okay.
carrying a lion?
I'm trying to.
I mean, you probably could.
I probably could.
No, Steve, mounted combat. Go.
No, we're doing it the wrong way at that point. I'm
No,
supposed to be
I'm-
on you.
Put your token on.
Yeah, that doesn't work. You're layered above
why?
me.
So from the doorway, the door explodes inwards, and 10 large cloaked men with tan looking, like not tan, like leathery tan skin and giant ass fucking wings walk into the room, and they all have these steel scepters with bat wings on a tip.
Oh, they are
in
men.
unison, they chant. What languages do you guys speak?
Dwarvish and common.
Give me a second.
Common, Celestial, Dwarvish.
I
Why
like
did
how
everything
everyone
be
does
quiet?
the common list, and then Ekeris, who just has the.
Alright. So none of you
Musical
speak
thing.
this. And they all cast spells at you.
Oh
They
god.
all hit.
You get bombarded by 10 fireballs, so goodbye.
You guys mind posting your ACs in the chat for me?
Do you mind if I take the dodge action?
Sure. Where are you gonna dodge?
Wherever it comes.
Oh yeah, I know the
Downstairs?
perfect way to have him do the dodge action. I throw him.
Alright.
Good throw.
So the only person that would not hit is Azor.
Hooray!
So you see them start casting, and you immediately duck behind the banister. The rest of you are stunned by this, as lightning bolts get shot out, and every single one of you gets pelted with lightning bolts.
Well, fuck.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't do 2 per. Damn it.
No.
The bear?
Sorry, there's 7 of us. And
Yeah,
only
well,
10 of
well.
them.
You do each take.
300 million.
No, not 300 million. 12 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
The only person that does not take that is Azor.
Wait, how much damage?
12.
12 each.
So after 8, so that'd be 24. I have 24 health left in this form.
As that happens, they then go into like another like stance, like they shift from standing there at guard to pointing their staffs at you, and they all have their like the tip of their staff is charged with electrical energy, and they're all pointed at you guys. And the one in front walks forwards towards the end of the stairs and says, "You have entered my master's lair. I ask you to leave now, or forever hold your peace."
I can't say anything because I'm in the cast form.
Yes, you are.
We were high for a job.
We're gonna say,
Nada, nada.
is there masters?
No.
Who's your master?
No one's gonna say. Oh, okay. Well, someone
Um,
said something.
Yeah,
I'm
like waiting for
gonna-
everyone.
I am not at liberty to say that. I must ask you all to leave immediately.
Do you want to take him?
I start going
I-
down.
Hey,
I highly advise against that.
I mean,
By the way, what's your guys' health at right now?
I'm full.
15.
24.
17.
32.
Okay.
I have druidic stuff, so I can still cast a spell to heal somebody if it's needed.
I've
Cool,
got
cool.
some views.
I think we should leave and discuss this outside.
Yeah, we're worn down right
No,
now with our
dangerous.
cells and everything. Wait, is my grenade stuck on the outside of my armor right now?
No, not really.
Damn.
How would
So I'm
you even
just
throw it
gonna,
in
like-
platform?
Lower my bow.
No, because it would have had like a little strap to hold the freaking grenades I have.
What'd you say, Daniel?
I'm gonna lower my bow and just say, "We're here for a job."
We were
take out
hired
ghouls.
to take out an infestation of ghouls.
You wish to clear this residence of its denizens. I must ask you to leave or suffer the consequences.
Are we right now in the second floor?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're on the second
Yeah.
floor looking down on the
Well, we're basically on the banister at the top of the stairs.
hmm
Okay, yeah.
I will ask one final time. Leave immediately.
I'm gonna
or
put
we
my
will be-
staff on my
Oh,
back and just
sheath
start walking down
my-
the stairs.
I'll sheath my war cleaver.
All right.
Yeah.
This is not a fight we want.
We're outnumbered. We're too low on everything. Yeah.
I'm not getting paid. to
So
do this.
the big,
Yeah.
intimidating dude that's been speaking to you walks up and says, "I would please ask that each of you follow me in single file."
I can't first.
Second.
He looks to the giant cat and says, "Including you, druid."
Yeah, just shrug my shoulders. Well, try to do a shrug in the cat form.
Uh,
And the others like merge or like separate.
I'm gonna be
you guys-
behind Icarus.
Yeah, you guys follow in single file, and the other, you assume cult members line up next to you as you get in single file and lead you out of the house. So, what order are you guys in? Just so I know.
The,
Put
the
yourselves
only
in
ones
order.
that haven't claimed an order are AFK.
GG, awesome. Just what I wanted to know.
So as we're walking out, I'm gonna put my hands just on Icarus's back
Say
and
it's
cast Cure
like
Wounds.
right there-ish.
oh, thank you.
What'd you say?
Said as we're walking out, since I'm right behind Icarus, I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and like I'm following him out and cast Cure
Okay.
Wounds.
Cast that spell, yo. Do it up. Also, all of these guys are supposed to be turned around, just so you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they're
just
not
mean-
flying backwards.
Oh, I mean, they're not flying.
They're
walking
moonwalking.
around. The wings that you see do not flap or move at all.
They look functional.
You can't really tell.
No.
Could I tell with a perception?
I was gonna say,
Um,
could I have made a check?
Yeah, I guess,
I
but
missed
you look at it and it looks to be kind of sort of part of them. I'm just giving this to you, by the way. Most of the wings seem to be like some leathery material. You can't exactly make out what it is. And it seems to have like some kind of shimmering material in it as well.
They are definitely not natural, right?
No.
You definitely get the sense that they are not natural at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Along the line. So you're led to the front entrance of the estate with like the little fence and like walled sector, and he opens the gate for you guys, and you are forced out.
Okay.
And it is around 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
We've been in there a little while, have we?
Mm-hmm. You look up, by the way, at the building, and The building seems eerier now. Like when you first were coming here, it seemed just to be a brick building, and it didn't seem too intimidating when you first got here. But now in the middle of the night, without any light whatsoever, you see some of the windows have lights in them. But one in particular, at the very top of the house, there is a window in between the two, I don't know what they would be called, like the jutting out parts of the house. There's one big window, and in that window you see someone looking down at you. You have no idea who this is, you just see the outline of a figure. But you get this absolutely terrifying aura just peering from that gaze. And it feels like it is piercing each of your bodies and your souls. Like it is seeing directly to who you are as a person.
Damn. That is not
And
good.
it just sends a deep, unnerving chill up each of your spines.
Yeah, I definitely did not pay them enough to deal with that shit.
You have no idea what this is. But it's definitely no fucking cool.
Cool.
Yeah. We're not getting paid for that either, so
Nope.
These bitches ain't paying me enough for this.
We came to kill ghouls.
we can't
We
deal
did
with
kill
not deal
you.
with that yet.
A good
Smart-
fight, not a suicidal one.
Kaylin, you grasp your healing, your holy symbol as this happens, and it feels like the essence of your god is there, but it is blocked. Like the usual warmth embrace of your god is cold and stiffened, and is unresponsive to your touch.
I'm just gonna like squeeze the holy symbol just harder. Just to...
I don't blame you. All right.
We should go.
So at this point, I'm pretty sure we're
Far
out of
away a
combat
second.
completely.
Yep.
So you guys leave.
I'm
We're
changing
free
back
to-
to freaking normal form then.
Awesome. I figured as much. Feel
And
free to discuss as you wish.
okay, so
What the hell
what's the
was that?
thing we were not meant to deal with, that's for sure.
So we're not getting paid?
Not for that.
Definitely not
Nala.
for that.
Who hired
That
you
is
to
more
do this?
cost your life right now.
Hmm. It was
They
the mayor
had
that hired
stabs
me,
with-
right?
With
What would you
symbols
say?
on it,
It was
right?
the
They had a
mayor
staff
that
with,
originally
a symbol on
hired-
it, right?
Ellie and Nala.
Yes, it was originally the mayor who hired you.
We have to go to discuss this with the mayor.
Indeed.
They
You are
had
still
a-
getting paid.
They had symbols on their scepters, right?
Yes, they were dual pairs of wings, like one in each cardinal direction.
Can I make a religion check to see if I recognize
Yes,
it?
you may.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
Religion or
something.
history, either of those would work, whichever is best.
Wait, which one? Religion and what?
Religion,
Religion or history. God damn, I cannot roll for religion.
Well, holy shit.
Luckily, Ellie can.
We'll get to you in a second, Ellie.
Uh,
I didn't know if anyone else was getting something. All right. Well, neither Nala or Kaylin get anything with their religion, but Ellie, you being a druid, have gone into several different areas of the world with druidic magic and the, I guess, natural aura of the world, and you have heard stories from those times that there are creatures that have extreme dominance over will of others, and it is considered an abomination to the natural order of the world. And they are usually agents of self-indulgence and what's the word that I'm looking for? Selfishness. They are usually very corrupt creatures, and usually corrupt whoever they come into contact with. And you know that symbol that you saw is an order of these creatures. You don't know the names of the order, considering it was never written down, but you know that it is
not a good thing.
no, it is not a good thing, and it follows the teachings of a very ancient evil from basically a forgotten time that was believed to have been destroyed a very long time ago. And basically, that symbol is only referenced in books, and no one has ever seen those kind of things in a long time.
Everyone could see Ellie's hands just grip tightly around and worry on her face. It's before she starts relaying what she knows. That they follow an abomination type cult. That it was supposed to be an order that long ago was wiped out, but as we can see, that's not so truthful anymore, is it?
Definitely time to renegotiate with the mayor.
Indeed. Do you think he knew what he was sending us to?
I
By
don't
the
think
way,
anyone knew what we were to face in there.
you guys originally went in there, the two of you, to wipe out any of the ghouls in the actual building.
Yeah.
You originally came across more than what were already in the building, but you just cleared the entire first floor of the building, and that's where you guys basically got to the kitchen, saw how many ghouls there were, and ran the fuck out because you did not have enough manpower to deal with it. However, you guys just probably killed around like 25 or 26 ghouls, which is, I'd say, about half of what's actually in there from what you could guesstimate.
So maybe we will relay this information to the mayor to say what we found, what we did, and maybe he can do something to...
We will probably lose a bit of money, but I think our lives are worth more than that amount of money.
Maybe the mayor can do something to evict that guy from there.
We're not exactly done here either. We can always go back.
Once we're more prepared
Exactly.
and get a little bit more information.
We're regrouping, not retreating.
Indefinitely.
All right.
But first,
So,
I think it's time for a good rest.
We reconvene in the morning.
So I assume you guys are going back to Leaky Cauldron.
We're going back to the room that was already paid for.
Yep.
All right. So you guys go back to the tavern. It's pretty, it's not like it's packed in here, but there are definitely some, like late stayers that are still drinking. There's some people passed out at the bar. No one's like awake and lively, not even the bartender, but it's modestly full of people here. So you guys go back up to your room, unless some of you want to stay awake and have some alcohol in you. But
I'm gonna straight to sleep.
all right. So those of you who would like to, you guys can just go straight to sleep. But the rest of you can stay up and talk if you'd like. Or you can just say you go to bed. Up to you.
Well, me and Nala would just probably discuss what we're going to talk about with the mayor, just like simple things and that stuff. How
Okay.
much we did.
Yeah, but we
and
can do that
exactly
in the room.
detail. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from anyone else?
So before they split off, I'm just gonna say we should at least be compensated for like nearly dying.
Yeah.
I don't have all the money right now, so I'm just going to give them like 40 gold for now of the 50 I have.
Okay.
I
I would say you would have like some advance payment, like maybe 200 gold. But that's about it.
Okay. So give them 150 of that then.
Just split amongst themselves. Awesome. Delightful.
That's all I have right now for the advance payment that we got.
That's 30 each, by the way.
That's something at least.
Until we talk to the mayor, we see what we can do with the getting more or what we can do the next day.
Well, we'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
The Leaky Cauldron. Okay. See you tomorrow then.
Indeed.
So you guys go to sleep.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to keep going or
I'm
take a
good to
break
keep
here
going
or
for a
something?
bit.
Because I didn't know if people wanted to go eat or nothing or something.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think the people who needed to leave early didn't bother showing up.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I
Well,
can go
I'm
for
just
another
saying, like-
hour before I have to go though.
Okay.
But you guys can keep going after that though.
Well, that's actually probably what I'm going to cut off.
Yeah, that's
is
probably when we're
we're
gonna stop because we did start. That'd be about the time we'd be stopping anyway.
Mm.
So, you guys are able to sleep pretty soundly. There's nothing too major going on. It's just, a normal tavern, normal sounds and noises. And eventually you guys wake up and go down and see that it is a normal day, nothing strange or anything. And you guys order food, maybe some alcohol or whatever, and you do your thing.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You're getting breakfast.
More than likely get anyone to get a simple meal right now. Not indulge yourself at all.
Okay. So
Oh right, hit long rest. I should.
yeah, when the rest of you are awake, a messenger comes into the room, and he hands Nala a letter, an envelope sealed with the mayor's signature, or signet, I guess you can say. It's got the mayor's stuff. So
I'll take it and give it a read.
it says on it, Dear Exorcists. I don't think you ever gave them your name about it, or if you had like a dual company name, whatever you want to call it.
An alias.
Yeah, an alias or whatever. But it has come to my attention that you were able to infiltrate the desired location and rid it of its denizens. I would prefer that you come see me as soon as possible. Signed, the mayor.
The mayor.
Yep, the mayor. Does not give a name.
Is it written in crayon or something?
Huh?
Is it written in crayon or something?
I'll put the letter away.
Thank the mayor.
The mayor.
I'll
The mayo.
Nature's
grab
Wrath or
some-
Battle Sisters? Or
Battle
Sisters of
Sisters.
Battle. It's Sisters of Battle.
That would be fitting.
Let's go with Sisters of Battle or Nature's Wrath.
I kind of like the Sisters of Battle
Signed,
better.
my dad.
Yep, Sisters of Battle it is then.
I grab a bit of breakfast.
Dear Sisters of Battle, then.
I grab a bit of breakfast, pass the letter to Ellie.
Read it, it's like, okay, so
When we're done here, we should go have a chat.
that we should. This is going to be a pain. She just gets everything and like she just dresses up in her usual druid outfit now. After eating. Before they head there. Actually, should we get the rest of the group?
That's up to you guys.
No, we would need their input on things too. So might as well go grab them as well.
I mean, considering they're in the same inn, and probably
May as
like
well.
within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Is Azor an elf or a human?
I believe he's a human.
Me? I'm a human.
You're a human. Okay. Were there any other elves staying in the? Because I only have to rest. Do like 4
Yeah,
hours. so I
there's
probably
a
wouldn't
couple
come down
elves in the tavern, but I don't think there's any other elves in the
in
actual.
our party.
Not Azor. What's his face? I can't actually remember your original character's name.
Illithil.
Illithil.
Yeah, I
Illithil.
knew Illithil was. I just wasn't sure if he stayed in elf or not.
No.
Nope, he did not.
So yeah, I'm probably the first one down.
And there are other
Oh.
elves who are awake, and
The other group.
This
To get breakfast.
NPCs.
NPC.
Alright, I'll start
probably
gathering
just
those
eating
that I
simple
see
meal.
immediately.
Okay. Well, that would be all of them, considering that this happened when all of you were in
Yeah.
the room.
So,
So you say
are you
anything?
guys or we
I
guys
go up
getting-
to them and say, "We're gonna go have a chat with the mayor. Your input will be needed."
Okay.
Sure.
After
have some
that,
words for
you're,
them.
Yeah, this would have been
Doc will say,
after.
I'll sit out
After everyone eat.
I need to go do something. So the rogue is sitting out,
Okay.
and also
The
Yen
rogue
Farron
went to
says,
talk to their ship captain.
ship captain, and Yen Farron says, I need to meditate.
Very well. Rest of you with us. And I start walking out of the tavern.
Okay, I'm gonna say we are back to Fenrir now. So, boop 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 boop.
Bow!
And heading over to the
Fancy
mayor's.
map. Yep. Which is this building right here. So you walk through town, and it's not that far of a walk. The mayor's town is literally right outside of the not the merchant. What would it be called? I guess just the
Central Market.
central market area, the market squares, that kind of stuff. And the mayor tends to do his walking through this area. You know, guards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's easy to find. It's a pretty big and lavish house, and the guards see both Nala and Ellie walk up in front with the group, and immediately say, "Ah, we were expecting you. The mayor is waiting in the lobby for you. We'll open the gates for you." And they open the door and let you in.
I nod as I enter.
You walk through the front garden area, and it's simple, and there isn't many plants here, but it's still an island in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
There's some trees, slight shrubbery, and you get up to the door. The guard opens it for you, bows to you a little bit, and then you open up to the foyer, as I like to call it, with a desk at the far end that is like between the two staircases, and behind that desk is like a little short lady with like a what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. Bun of hair and like spectacles on her eyes that she constantly has to push up because he keeps laying down her face. And she says, "Oh,
Wait, do you
yes,
mean like a beehive?
Yeah, kind of like a beehive, but smaller. But you walk up to the desk, and she says, "Oh, yes, the mayor is expecting you. He's upstairs in his office. I'll send you right away." So she has a guard come down and bring you up. The stairs are, it's literally like a 5-second walk, so you really didn't need to have to wait, but you did. And the guard walks you up, and the door is open for you, and inside is a simple office, much like the other office that you saw in the other building, and it has some bookshelves behind it with a nice open window to the market square below, and a filing cabinet next to the desk. And behind the desk is the mayor with long gold hair, or I say gold, but blonde, a red cap, nice little hat, and fancy ass suit and tie, and he's just sitting there cross-armed, just looking at all of you, and says, "Ah, yeah, come in, please. I need to speak with you. It's extremely important."
Indeed.
Yes.
So, sisters, I hear you were able to ascertain the nature of the building, and were able to hire on some fellow adventurers to help you rid our city of the foul infestation of the ghouls.
Yes, we have.
Have you made some headway at least?
We did before we've learned of something grave.
There's other undead entities within that dwelling. Powerful
What do you
ones.
what do you mean by other undead?
Well, aside from the
Zombies,
giant
skeletons?
bats,
You mean giant bats?
I
no
mean
bats.
exactly that. Very large bats that were very undead.
There are no bats. The words that are what is it called?
Native?
Native. Thank you. That one. Native to this island. There aren't any species like that.
Yes,
There was
well, these
also a
ones were
very
bigger than
creepy,
as big as
pasty
Dom.
white, red-eyed man.
And we think a very ancient cult.
Yes.
Cult.
Yes.
Well,
then-
some very leathery-skinned individuals entered in at the end of our excursion, shot electric bolts at us, and then demanded that we leave. I am happy to report that I can guess about half the ghouls we originally sighted were killed in the process.
Well, that's good news at least.
But
But-
this bears renegotiation as to the terms of
What we are dealing with.
and likely pay.
I
We're
had
in-
no idea about the cult. The merchant that was willing to buy the house seems to have. He told me that there would be trouble with ghouls, not anything about a cult. He was willing to pay.
Wait. Can I ascertain the name of this merchant? I want to see if it's the same merchant that was mentioned in the.
It is.
Was the
Oh,
ledger that they found in common the same, any of the same names that on the really old journal that I found?
By the way, each of these ledgers, you don't know the year dated, but some of them are old, some of them are new, some of them are, ancient. But each of them has Pensier, so Lord, or not Pensier, Presen.
Present.
Preniz, or something like that. I don't freaking know how to say his name anymore. 'Cause I'm an Preniz, that one. Yep,
Prentice.
because I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting how to say his name.
Yeah.
But and then he says, "Well, that's a lord of a city, and it's usually not unheard of to have a family that continues that name. However, the merchant, he's a fairly well-known merchant in the city. He owns one of the largest, chain of merchant stores and storefronts in the city."
May I ascertain that you know? I meant to mention this. They kept both of them have been ordering something called the special, and the ledgers in the place has been mentioning that many times.
Our records say that it was simply just an estate of something. We didn't know that there was any mercantile involved with the building itself. The previous owners have not been there in an extremely long time. It says here the last person that owned the house was a Lord Salar. We've never had dealings with any of these individuals, but we know that
Sailor, you say.
Lord Salar was from over 100 years ago. He hasn't. His and his family has not been in the town or city for a long time. He died without any children. So the home went
You're
out
certain
without.
he's dead?
I mean, he was fairly old when he did die. Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was not alive to see it, but I assumed that he was dead when he died. Dead when he
There's
died.
very many things wrong happening in that house.
I agree with that, considering
We
there
are
is a
dealing
cult.
with the undead. There's a possibility Sailor could still be involved.
And abominations at that. An old cult that are. I just start mentioning what I have actually read about of the entire cult.
Also, what did you read by yourself, Danielle, your character? You said there was something else that you read?
Something else you mean?
You had asked if there were names that were the same or whatever from your ledger.
Yeah, so that first book that we found, I think, in the office, there was one journal, and I picked that one up, and it was in Sylvan.
Oh, the
Yes.
study one, yeah. In the
Yeah.
study, there was the.
That's
book
the
that was
only
on the
other
table.
book that I picked up.
Yes and no. Some of the names that you hear from there are Lord Salar and Lord Prenier. Or not Prenier. God damn it. Prenese.
Prenese.
But that's all the names that you get. This other merchant from the other ledgers, he is never mentioned by like an actual name. It's an alias. But that alias is mentioned in every single ledger in the finance sector, or not district, but like the area of the library, bookshelves and stuff. Section, that one, the one that he just said. And you don't see that alias in your journal that you read through, but it is apparently an alias that is still being used today by a merchant that owns a bunch of different storefronts.
So Lord Satyr and Prentice was in her book, and
Yes.
Prentice and the merchant was in every other the ledgers and that stuff.
Yes.
From the journal, did it sound like business partners or rivals or?
You get the sense that Lord Salar was not a business partner, but more like they shared common interests. So they commonly bought things from each other. And the special thing is mentioned in his journal as well.
Is the merchant going by this alias that we've seen in these books still in the town?
Yes, he owns. What did I end up calling it? The Eagle's Way over in the main market district. You can see several of his stores in the storefronts. If he's not there, he'll probably be in his estate further to the west of the city. So over in this district. If he's not there, then I don't know how else to help you.
We'll probably be dropping by and having a conversation with him.
Yes.
Okay.
And what district would my temple be in, or place of worship?
That would be in the Temple District, which is over here.
All right.
So I'm going to draw an arrow for where each of the districts is. This here is like the fancy noble where all the nobles live. This here is a Temple District, like this entire row of buildings here. And this here
Temple
is
Mile.
basically Temple Road. And this is basically warehouses and storage for all the merchants. And this entire area over here is the the market squares and merchant district.
Is it like the poor people?
And that is the slums for all the other citizens,
Okay.
which is also called the backyard. Basically, ignore the numbering system on the side except for 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1.
Okay.
Because everything else is names and names.
Yeah, just a general area, sections.
Yep. And obviously 3 and 4 are docks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So me and I are gonna go talk to the merchant. Anyone want to come with us?
Well, I'm gonna stop by my temple real quick and just see if they have anything to assist us with, because they should know something like this is here.
I'll go with
You're in
Caleb.
Okay. So who is going where?
Nala and Ellie are going to the nobleman's
Merchant.
house.
Okay.
So
Although I guess
we're
we'll
setting
check the shops around first.
Yeah.
just in case.
And I'll go to the temple with Kalen.
I'm gonna accompany them to the temple.
Okay, so everyone else is going to the temple.
And you let the two freaking people who like to beat the crap out of things.
Yep.
So, you might want to move your icon to the temple district then. Also.
Yep.
Chris.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that might help.
Not on top of Don't
Carry
spread
me.
the
So,
teammates.
I'm giving him the cookie.
I
knife
forgot
round.
we were like 15.
yeah, totally. So I'm gonna do.
Do the temple
Uh-oh.
first.
Yeah, let's do the temple first. That'd be less interesting. So you are able to find your temple pretty easily. As I said before, it is called Temple Road for a reason. Each of the
I've been here
temples-
before. I would hope I would.
Oh yeah, totally. As you walk down this the road, you can see several people walking to and from the temples, and several of them are peasantry. They don't have very nice clothes on. And the very few nobles that you do see walk towards the temples, they seem to like walk up to the temple, quickly do something, and then walk away. Like none of them actually stay for very long. And then once you get to your temple, there is very few people at your temple. Ilmater is worshipped by a lot of people, but usually in secrecy. It's not something that a lot of people display to the world, except for, of course, the priest and priesthood, which, by the way, they all have. What's the best way I can put this? Ilmater's temple is more of like a dungeon, and it has basically it revolves around suffering and causing suffering of its priesthood, because suffering in the name of Ilmater is holy, and that is what is sacred to each of them. So instead of doing like a normal service where they recite hymns and do a what do you call it, like a sermon and stuff like that,
Yeah, there's a lot of
instead,
flogging.
they give floggings. They on a regular occasion they give what do you call them? Like they stretch out your limbs and do shit like that.
The
like
rack?
pull you on yeah, the rack, that one. And you can see several of the priests are chained outside of the temple.
And I imagine there's a lot of shady people down here, since we would heal.
Oh, yeah.
We would heal anybody that nobody else would.
Yep, you
would
guys are
take,
basically.
and so we'd kind of end
you're
up
the,
with that reputation.
the town whore when it comes to healing people.
Yep.
That is
It's also the last place you would think to go to get healed.
Yeah, because if you
So
go
maybe the
there,
Temple of
they're gonna heal
Tempest.
you. They're gonna heal you by flogging you until you have 1 HP.
No, we heal them. We would heal people because we
Well-
want to take their suffering upon ourselves.
That was mostly a joke.
Yeah.
So you walk in. Oh shit! You walk inside, and some of the priests nod to you, having recognized you as one of the clerics of Ilmater, and immediately the head priest of the I guess you could say a high priest, but in reality it's not the high priest. He walks up to you and immediately recognizes you and says, "Oh yes, Kalen, I'm glad you came. We need some help around the temple. We've had a lot of individuals come into the temple and ask for healing recently. Without most of our clerics on call, we need more and more help as the days go by. If you could, we would ask you to stay here for some time to help us with the load." And he's like basically like, the second you walk in, you're considered a worker at the temple because you're a cleric. And the other priests like look to you expectantly.
I'm gonna take his hand and just be like, I need to speak to the Arch Sufferer right now. That can wait. I need to get this information.
He looks at you like shocked that you said that. Like the Arch Sufferer hasn't. He lives in Unity. You should know that of all people. But
Well,
the higher ups don't serve at lowly temples like this. They have their own temples. By the way,
Well,
the Arch Sufferer is like one person. It's not like the guy that rules at one temple. It's
Well,
the high
whoever
priest.
the high priest, yeah,
You're,
then I
you're
would.
talking to the guy right now.
Then I'm gonna hand the book over to him.
He starts reading through it and says, "So, what exactly am I supposed to learn from all of this?
Well, the place that we
Journal.
found this journal, Ilmater was blocked out. I could barely reach him the entire time we were on this estate.
That's interesting. And where did you say this estate was?
Corruption.
Oh, tell him where the estate was.
All right, you tell him that, and you say the cult, and says he responds by saying, a what now?
The cult, and I'm gonna describe the symbol that I saw on
And the information I relayed
on
to
the
everybody.
sectors.
Um.
And the glowing white or the glowing red eyes.
Wow. Okay. The second you start describing the symbol on the scepter, his eyes widen and his face goes extremely pale, and his hands start trembling, and he goes, "That's impossible. That's impossible. Come with me." And he immediately starts leading the three of you back to where the priests and clergymen go to assemble, basically, and do all the holy needs in the back room. And he starts rummaging through one of the storage chests, looking for something. And he says, "I'm looking to find evidence of what you just said, but that cult that you just described has not been seen or heard from in over 1,000 years. And the last time they were seen, they were following some unnatural being of absolute chaos. I believe his name was... I want to say... here it is." And he takes out the book. And you see it's a very dark leather book with a very large symbol on the front. That it looks kind of like a tribal symbol, like a tribal tattoo or whatever, but instead of it being black on like white skin or whatever, it's like a deep crimson red, and it's the symbol of a flock of birds. And in the middle of that flock, there is a pair of bat wings. And he says, "This book describes every single occult event from that era. And the cult that you just described is the cult of Dagon. And they are extremely powerful creatures. We don't know what they are, we don't know where they came from. We just know that what they worshipped and what they worked for was insanity and anarchy. It was not something from this realm. It was beyond our understanding. We don't know exactly what. We don't know a name. We just know that the cult of Dagon, that name, is all that they've ever been known by. And they were believed to be wiped out over 1,000 years ago. And if what you just said is correct, then that means an ancient freaking cult that worshipped the actual chaos of everything is back."
Great.
Oh God.
Well, I'm glad that I came straight here. Is there any mention of how they were banished, or were they just not seen from? Like,
They
not
just
heard?
vanished.
They were
They just
hunted down
disappeared?
and murdered. The best way I can say is they were hunted down. Hundreds, if not thousands of the members were hunted, murdered, burned at the stake. You name it, it was done to them. They were abominations and they worshipped chaos. And everyone hated them because they were the cult. It was basically the cult of cults.
What was their end goal? Just as much
Chaos.
chaos?
Chaos. We don't know what its name was, but they worshipped a creature that does not exist in this realm and should never exist in this realm. It is the pure embodiment of chaos and destruction and just anarchy. It would bring about the absolute end of civilization and order. It was never given a name.
Well, the group I'm with has been tasked to deal with this.
Be big.
As much help as you or if any of the other temples know anything. I'll be at the leaky cauldron.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
If there's any information.
I must admit that, or not admit, I must implore that you read through this book. It will have all the information you could possibly need about this cult. As much as, or as little as there is, it's all that we have. If we learn anything, I will immediately contact you.
Thank you.
If what you say is true, dark days are ahead of us.
Also, Steve, you're fun and cheeky. This thing is not.
What?
Your chaos is fun and cheeky. This guy's stupid chaos is not fun at all.
Nope.
I was just making
I
a
mean,
joke.
there's good
because-
chaos, and then there's Cult of Dagon chaos.
There is a difference.
There is.
I don't know if any of you know what that is.
Dagon. Oh god.
I
Marisha's
have
bird.
no idea what that is. Not
What is
even
it?
how it's written.
I said Marisha's bird.
Yeah, it's named after something.
Isn't Dagon like a character in Game of Thrones? Pretty sure it's a
I
dragon.
know there's Mehrunes Dagon from Skyrim.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls.
Guess what?
Vivian.
That's based on something else, and that's the reason why he is literally the god of chaos and destruction.
Yeah, I had a
Yep.
feeling it had a connection there. I was like,
Yeah.
it can't be a coincidence that they called the evil demon entity of chaos and doom and destruction Mehrunes Dagon, and then now I'm hearing about this cult of Dagon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so I'll take.
I am so glad none of you know what this is. I know someone else might in our group, but I know none of you do, and it's gonna be great.
Oh,
I
but
know I've heard it before, but I'm not gonna go searching.
Nah, it'll be
It's
more
not-
fun
no.
this way.
Yeah, that
So
it's,
I'm
more,
gonna.
it's more fun for you guys to find out what they're worshiping.
So I'm gonna take the book and about him and just tell we will endure, and then take the group and head to the tavern,
Okay.
or I guess walk out.
Isn't it from Lovecraft?
Ooh, spoilers.
Oh,
Say
the
nothing.
gods are fun. Anyways,
Anyways, back to what we were doing. Other group, Ellie and Nala, you guys are going to the storefront and then off to the noble's house after that. You check the merchant square and start asking around for the alias, which, by the way, is Kadric. That is his name. Yep, Sir Kadric. And some of the merchants say, "Oh yeah, isn't that bloke that owns the oh yeah, go this," and you are given directions towards some of his storefronts. And one of them is a blacksmith, who is run by a simple-looking human dude. He's got a goatee. He looks out and says, "Oh, you guys looking for the owner?" Yeah, he visits every now and then, but I haven't seen him in a couple days. You stick around, he might show up.
we'll probably head towards his estate and see if we can't get an audience there.
Oh well, if you're looking for his house, it's he gives you the address and tells you if he's not there, then he's probably out on a trip to one of the towns. But honestly, if you stick around, he might actually show up because he hasn't come by to collect his payments yet. But all right,
Yeah.
bye. And then you guys, you can stick around if not, but
I think we'd probably head straight to his estate, and if he's not there,
Yeah.
maybe head
Well-
back to the
That was just one of his storefronts. You go to a couple others, I would assume.
Yeah, we would check the immediate ones that we can find.
Well, the blacksmith one was the most quote-unquote prominent one because it's the most successful one. The other one is a general store that seems to deal in, general goods like materials for working, especially with like making clothing. I don't know why I'm so burpy today. Turning unprocessed food into processed food, simple stuff like that. And you walk in, and it's the Fern Guild. It's not a very fancy store. It's kind of small. I don't know if you actually know what that's a reference to, but if you do, I love you. Great movie. So you walk in, and the guy behind the counter is kind of scruffy looking. He's got some dark green eyes with long, draggled hair and kind of messed up shirt. It's got some holes in it, and he doesn't look very great, but he does seem to own the store, even though there is no one here and there is a thin layer of dust and everything. He looks out at you and says, "Yeah, can I help you?"
We're looking for Sir Cadric.
I was about to say it at the same time, Jesus.
If you're looking for the owner, then he should be around sometime for lack of payments. If he hasn't been here in a couple days, but from what I understand, he went off on a trip to Haldrain, or no, not Haldrain. What is it called? The Hawkenstead, that one. He went off to Hawkenstead to collect payments from some of the peasantry there. He owns some of the land there. They should be here soon. But if he's not, then you could always check out his estate, which is off at address, because you've already gotten that. Now, if you don't mind, please get out of my store or buy something.
Does he have a bundle of rope?
He does. He has 20 foot, 50 foot, 100 foot, 200 foot.
I'll toss him a gold for the 100 foot, for the 50 foot.
He says, "Thank you for your service," and hands you the 50 foot of rope.
Okay.
Because
So we'll just wait
a
outside
gold per
then.
50 feet is usually what it is.
Yep.
What did you say, Nick?
I say we're gonna wait outside then.
Okay, so you step outside, and you wait a couple minutes, and after a little bit, there are a couple people who go to the store. One picks up a bag of rice for food. Another picks up some textile for clothing. And eventually, someone does walk in, and he looks nicer than the usual peasantry that walk into the establishment. And almost immediately, you hear the guy behind the counter of the store like perk up, like he gets like happy all of a sudden, like he's happy-go-lucky, like I am running a store. I am not depressed and angry with my life. It says, "Oh yes, I have your payment right here, sir." I'll starts fumbling around inside. So you guys can walk in if you would like.
Yeah, I nudge
Yeah.
Ellie and nod towards him.
Yeah. Walk in, try to be not threatening yet.
Okay, how not threatening can a 7.5 foot tall dragon lady really be? Like,
I'm talking about Emily, not you.
I mean, if you put on those flirting eyes, you can be pretty non-threatening, but that's only if you're trying to flirt with someone. Charisma.
Even then, barely.
I don't know.
I mean, aren't you? Yeah. Don't you have good charisma?
I've got a +3 to my charisma.
You got some good charisma, dude. Like you can be non-threatening if you want to be. That's the thing, though. If you want to be.
I know the Paladin of Tempest isn't normally someone who's not
Nice.
threatening.
Yeah.
Intimidation, I
So
do
you
pretty
walk
well.
in, And the guy that's collecting, he is a very burly man. He seems very muscled. He has a bald head and like a, what do you call those things? Like it's like a circlet around his head, but it's not a headband, but like
A tiara?
It's also I get no, not a tiara. It's a full circle that goes around his head.
It is a circlet.
And then it's a
Well-
head circlet. Yeah, it's just a circlet.
Cool, that.
Yeah, you got it right the first time.
Well, I don't know. I don't know headdresses. I don't know this shit. And he turns to you and says, "Can I help you?"
Are you
Yes.
Sir Cadric?
I'm looking for the owner, I see. No, I'm just one of his collectors. You can find him at address if you need to speak about business or whatever. He just got back into town today.
Very well.
And
Thank
we'll
you
head
for your
there.
time.
All right. He says, "I'll actually take you there in a moment. Once I get paid, I'll lead you straight to it."
Very well then.
How very nice of you.
I mean, I need to go back and give him his payment anyways, so.
So we follow.
Shh. No, I don't. I know everything.
So about like them moving on to the next step, time-wise, would we have
Yes.
been back to the tavern already?
Yeah.
Or would we be
You'd be back at the tavern by now, especially because they're going to be traveling across town. And
Trying
you're
to
not
get
that
the last
far
30
from the
minutes of
temple.
torture.
Of see people getting flogged and that stuff in that temple.
That'd be kind of weird, especially after.
Kaylin's like
considering-
not even really phased. She's just a little worried about the cult thing.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
So,
but you're a cleric to the god of apparently self-torture.
Of martyrdom.
martyrdom
Yeah,
and
martyrdom.
suffering.
I thought it was like endurance or something.
And it's not like it's not bad suffering. It's more like suffering in the name of the god to help ease the other people's suffering. It's good suffering, not bad suffering.
Suffering
It is
is
kind of
causing suffering,
disturbing.
You're taking other people's
I don't know.
suffering.
We
Azor is
suffer
pretty-
so you don't have to.
That's
Azor is
exactly
very
it.
phased.
But wait, there's more. We also rid you of all your curses.
I feel like Azor would be like just a little off-putting that we're doing
Yeah.
it for ourselves and not like for any like fighting benefit. Like,
He's
we're
not
not
like
getting any better.
yeah. He's not really two-phased because he's a gladiator and he's seen some shit. But
I've seen some shit, man.
Like he's just finding
Just
it very weird.
questioning,
yeah,
questioning our motives, not turned off by the gore.
yeah.
So, here's a good question. Do you guys want me to go back to the other group, or do you just want me to go straight to the noble's house?
To the what?
Other group going to be doing anything other than
We're just gonna go back to the tavern and read the book. So,
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
just do the
sorry.
noble house. Then.
is it in common? I imagine
Yes,
they would
it
like
is.
flip through it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're
it
just
is-
gonna grab it.
It's actually in several languages, but it's mostly in common. So
I will help when I can.
Noah and
Yeah, I
are
imagine
led
we're just
by,
like all passing the book.
he gives his name, and his name is Damon. He says, "Yeah, I'm one of the collectors for Sir Cadric. He's a good man. He keeps the peasantry that work his stores well fed and well paid. He keeps most of his prices pretty low. He doesn't want to, extort the populace. But he's also known for being pretty strict when it comes to security. If anyone ever tries to steal anything, he has their hands locked off almost immediately. He does not put up with thieves very well, which is
As well, he
No.
shouldn't. Those who
It's-
attempt
it's
to
it's good to lay down the law.
yes,
It's no-
I agree.
It tells that he is a man of honor and keeps to the code, which is a good thing to do.
And should
we
others
actually had an
decide that
incident
they don't
not
want to
long ago.
play by the rules that are set, well, an example needs to be made.
Yeah, and he just chuckles a little bit.
Okay. So eventually he keeps going on about how his boss is the greatest and all that shit, and like, oh, I'm so well fed and muscly and I'm able to be a bodybuilder, blah blah blah, and all that shit. He eventually leads you to the house and says, "I'll go inside and fetch him if you would like, or we can bring you in and have you wait for a moment."
We don't mind waiting.
Okay. So he leads you inside. It's a pretty nice house. It's not huge like the other houses that you've been to. It's a
Yoink.
yeah, you're over there. It's a 2-story building. It's like ranch style house kind of thing, and has a front porch, that kind of stuff. And the one big thing that you notice about the house is that it has the same kind of front gate that the other estate that you saw had, the one that had the cult in it. That same gate is in front of this house. And it's actually in front of several other houses as well. But yeah.
So this house was built at the same time, either that or something else.
Possible.
These houses can be very old. I don't think it's worth much of note.
So
No?
you walk inside and you're led to a little gathering room. It's like a living room basically. And he says, "I'll go fetch the boss." You only wait for a couple minutes, and eventually an old man walking towards you with the big beefy demon dude says, "I see I have visitors.
Yes.
What can I do you with, fellows?" He's about like 4'6", 4'7", or not 4'6", 5'6" or 5'7", and he's got a normal wrinkled old man face with graying hair, slightly grayish blue eyes. Like it almost looks like he's blind, but he's not.
Just bad.
And he is not crumpled, but like leaning forward heavily, and it has a cane. And it looks like he has the beginnings of a hunchback, and he seems to be slightly crippled. He can't move very quickly.
Sorry to disturb your day, but we were actually hired on by the mayor to clear out a domicile you were looking to purchase.
Ah, so you're those sisters in battle, I understand.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been looking to purchase the house for quite some time now. Long ago, my family used to do business in this town alongside another family who works in another town in this area, led by a Lord Prenese. They both Prenese, and he often paid us to buy his goods for him, and that was usually the house that we would go to buy them from. There has been no one living in that house for quite some time. The last time I knew anyone, or knew of anyone living there, was back in my my father's father's father era. They lived there for quite some time until the Lord Salar could no longer pass away and had no what's the word?
No heir to the...
heir to the family estate. And so it is passed down to basically no one lives there, and it's upsetting that no one has staked claim to it yet. So I thought I might as well do it myself.
Well, one of the first things worth mentioning is that the situation over there is worse than just a few ghouls.
Much worse.
I am sorry to hear this. What do you mean exactly?
A cult.
We found a cult as well as some more interesting types of undead.
Interesting types of undead.
A very pasty, red-eyed man.
Was he bald?
Was he bald?
Yes, he was.
Then yes. Yeah. Yes, he was.
Did he wear a... what is it called? It's like a pin kind of thing on the jacket. I forget what it's actually called.
Yeah, a lapel pin?
Yeah, a lapel. That.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Yes.
Did he ever tell you his name?
He did not. But I'm venturing a guess that you might know it.
Yes, I do. That would be my son.
Your son?
Yes, I have not seen him in a very long time.
Then I have some very bad news. He is an undead.
I am an old man. I am nearing the end of my days. My son left me when I was but a young man. I was, he says, like 32 when his son died, and his son was like 11. And the guy that was in the building was definitely not 11. He was like 40-ish.
Something when he mentions that, I was like, that does not add up. He looked much older then.
Perhaps he was taken from us unknowingly and brought back after he aged. I don't know. I must ask you to do one thing for me, and I am willing to pay handsomely for it. This cult, I don't care what you do with it, but the estate is what I care about. If I need to, I will go there myself and pay the cult to leave, if that is what is necessary. Were they at least intelligent? Were they able to speak?
They were able to speak, though they seem to have no interest in leaving. I'm not entirely certain money is a motivator.
Was my son leading them?
No.
He left before the cult came.
We encountered him in an office within the complex.
I'm
He
not surprised.
vanished.
He was my secretary. He was going to be my secretary before he was taken from us.
He was not
Go ahead.
aggressive,
Oh,
nor
nice.
did he seem to enjoy the fact that the ghouls and whatnot
Whereabouts?
were there.
I have to ask you something. Your mission is going to change. I no longer care about the ghouls. If you are able to kill them as well, I'll pay you for that, the agreed upon price. The mayor does not need to know about this, but I want you to find my son and kill him. I'll pay you 10,000 gold for it.
I'll look to Ellie. I think
It
that's
should be done.
doable. We will
Honor this.
honor
agreement.
this. Thank you
Also,
for your
when you t-
information.
When you do find him, if he does not agree, if he is unwilling to yield, tell him this. His father has not forgotten.
Very well.
Very well.
Before we leave, might we inquire as to what your son's name was?
Salar. I named him after my best friend.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That will be all.
You leave in peace for now. And she walks out with Nala.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So we're heading back to the
I assume
tavern.
The tavern.
I assume you guys are going to speak on your way back, but you guys are probably going to take like an hour to get back. I'd say it's probably like noon to 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. In the meantime, Mrs. Kaelin and her band of intrepid adventurers are.
It's a study group.
It's study group,
Yeah.
totally. I would like you to make, at advantage, a religion or history check.
All of us?
Just Kaelin or
Anyone who would like to, because you're all going to be examining it.
Ooh, that's a nat 20. And a 19.
hey, the 20.
I got
Hey!
it at 20.
Oh,
I
you
got
get
it.
a 20. You get a 20. You get a 20.
I got a 19 and a 20.
Same here.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. That's so fucking weird.
And plus 0 to everything.
So,
Everyone was rolling zeros
have
or
plus-
like fucking shit
I have
earlier.
plus 3.
You guys were, in fact, rolling with shit. So, the book describes an ancient cult that worked out of the district. I'm going to take us to the world map so you guys can see where I'm referencing. Oh, world. Oh, God, tokens. They're huge. Whoops. Your phone is wrong.
My phone is so right.
Damn it. Stop moving. There we go. Okay. So, eventually, you read through and you find that this cult was based in something called, what would it be called? Hason's Basin, which is this area, basically. Like this entire, I'm going to just use the tool. This thing all over here, this entire area. The cult of Dagon primarily worked out of Balar, which I believe is the town that I named this. And their leader was, so that entire area. He was known as a lord of the wilds. He was never given a name. He was simply called the Lord of the Wild. And apparently they worshipped the form of a bat, but more specifically, it was not just a bat. It was something in the shape of a bat. Basically, a bat can be, like a familiar or whatever, and you can take the form of that. Whatever this creature is, it looks like a bat. Someone said something.
I was
Nice,
just saying, I just
dude,
think that
nice.
was like ridiculous that two of us rolled the same roll.
That's kind of hilarious. Also, is that a magic die?
Yes, it is. That's where most
That's-
ID 20s are from.
That's kind of dope. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. The Cult of Dagon. Well, actually, you get the sense that the Cult of Dagon was. It was a very large cult. It had members in all of the major towns in this area, and for a long time, no one could really rival them. Mostly because they were a secretive organization that, though they dealt and had members in each of the towns, their main dwellings were forests and mountains and hilly areas. Though they did reside in towns, it was usually a small circle of group, or not circle, a group of circles or whatever, which are basically like small covens and stuff like that, like people who worship the same person. Sort of like a temple or whatever. Okay. Yeah, he should be back relatively soon. But if he doesn't get here like within the next half hour, then we're probably going to end it.
Yeah.
Anyways. So eventually, about halfway through the book, you get to this section, and it describes specifically the workings and like the mindsets of the cult, and it even talks about how they had what is it called? Teachings and stuff like that were spread about the word of the Chaos Bringer, which that's the only reference you've ever heard of in this book so far. But it also speaks of his words being confusion and disorder incarnate. And you see below that there is an inscription that is in common. It has common letters and common figures, or not figures, letterings. It just has no sense to it. Like, it is completely insane blabble. Like, it's like
Someone just like face rolling on the keyboard.
basically.
Fatagan Cthulhu, Fatagan Cthulhu.
A cat
Basically.
walked across the keyboard.
And it is prevalent throughout the next 20 or so pages of the book. there's just more and more of these inscriptions, and each of them become more and more incoherent. Like before, you could see small little like inklings of words. Now it's just complete gibberish. It's just like someone is just foaming at the mouth or something.
Does this
When
look
they're
like it
writing
was transcribed? Like they found this text and are transcribing it, or whoever
It
was
is-
writing it
It is
is
in,
becoming more and more.
it is in
unstable.
quotations, and it is also in like bold characters, so you get the sense that this is transcript from whatever their words and their basically whenever they do a sermon or whatever, like something like that, this is what is written down, whatever this is. By the way, as you're reading this, I'm gonna need each of you to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Oh
Sure.
boy.
And Chris was like, wait, am I having a stroke?
Great.
Oh fuck!
Oh, Jesus.
Rip
And Chris-
Azor.
That's a 6 for me.
Oh my god.
Rip Icarus.
2 plus 4.
Please. Please.
Am I just gonna go
Are you
crazy
ready
now?
for this?
Yes.
15.
Okay.
Someone
Maybe
needs surviving
Kaelin
this.
survives.
Everyone else is spazzing on the floor. Caitlin's like, what the fuck is going on?
So all of you failed, especially Azor. Azor, your mind becomes extremely fuzzy, and you have no recollection of what happens. So none of this happens to you. Like you go fuzzy,
Great.
you go black, and then you wake up to whatever happens next.
Great.
Icarus, you are dazed by it, and it affects you, but you get the sense like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? So you're able to, maintain consciousness, and you see what's going on around you. Kaelin, you slightly resisted. Like it's not so much as you fail as you get the sense that something is taking your mind, so you are steeling yourself to make sure you don't do anything out of control. So, like, you're fuzzy, you don't know what's going on, but you mostly have control over yourself. However, Azor starts going batshit crazy and he flips the table, starts spasming, his arms flailing in the air, and his mouth starts foaming, and his eyes roll back into his skull. I'm gonna roll damage to see.
Oh boy, psychic damage.
Super duper mental damage. And by that I mean you take 8 mental damage.
Ow.
And you are now having a seizure on the ground.
Oh boy.
Studying is dangerous, kids.
Specifically when you're
Books
reading,
are dangerous.
specifically when you're reading the descriptions of Dagon.
This is why I told him not to study the occult.
Never study the occult. You'll go crazy. Anyway.
Oh, God. Do Nala and freaking
what?
does Nala and Ellie just walk in on this shit happen?
This is happening basically on your trip to the noble's house.
Oh man.
Fun.
So no.
Books, not even ones.
Yeah. However,
Is anyone in the tavern like?
yes, there are 2 other people who were in the tavern that were NPCing. One of them was meditating. He hasn't back yet, but I actually forget what his name is because I'm an idiot and don't remember everyone's name. Dosriel, he is not there yet, but Yenferen immediately sees this and jumps up out of his chair, or not chair, but like runs downstairs and says, "What the heck is going on?" and walks up to what's his face, Azor, and immediately tries to like calm him and settles him down, like gives him a stick to bite on so he doesn't bite his own tongue out.
Oh good, thank you.
And Kaelin, though you are witnessing everything that's going on, you cannot move. You are basically paralysis. You're unable to react, do anything, and you feel yourself be like your mind is subverted, and just obscene and awful imagery is flashed through your mind. The imagery of a cult simply like the same one that you saw from last night. It is burning and pillaging a village. It looks to be one of the villages on the sides of Fenrir, and you see people be burned at the stake. Some are flayed alive. Others are they are literally like, what's the best word? They're dragged basically and pulled apart, kind of like how you're on the rack, but
Oh, you mean like drawn and quartered?
Yeah, drawn and quartered by horses. And it is awful. It is a vile and disgusting scene. And Icarus, you see a forest, and in that forest there is some elves doing their elvy things, and the forest comes alive and starts fighting itself. They are Ents and tree folk and woodland elves, and they start fighting each other. And it is an all-out war.
Big deja vu.
An entire forest kills itself. You don't know what forest this is, you don't know where, but it is a deeply frustrating and unnerving image. And it is extremely excruciating to watch. And both of you take 6 damage, mental damage. Say mental, but it's psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Metaphysical
And
damage.
those drinks.
So Yenferen he's freaking out, like not knowing what to do, and I'm going to roll to see if he gets that. Just because I want to make sure he doesn't, you don't kill yourself, Azor, because that'd be bad.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, am I gonna die with seizure?
Is this Phoenix's character?
By the way, yes, this is Phoenix's character. You take another 4 damage, so not that much.
Hooray! Down to 22.
Hey, you're not dead yet, so there's that. And I'll say at this point that Dazriel also comes back in and is freaked out the second he sees this image. Like, it's just awful. Also, let's see if he gets the medicine check. He has a +0 to this, so
Yay!
nope.
Still seizing.
I mean, you're not dying. There's that. He didn't fail. But you're definitely still seizing. Thing is, he didn't do damage to you, so there's that. However, Kaelin, I'm going to say Kaelin and Icarus, please make a wisdom check. I believe it's check. Yeah, check. See if you can break free from it. I don't know if it's check or save.
I think it'd actually be a saving throw.
Well,
I
ow.
think it's
So
the
saving
same
throw.
for me, but I'm not proficient.
Ow. Fuck.
That's good. That's 22.
Oh yeah, you break free. Your mind averts its eyes from the imagery, and you become less fuzzy, and you can see around you.
I mentioned
was a save,
corrupting
right?
cult.
Yes, it is. A
And you guys freaking
21.
read the book about it.
yeah, you break free from your horrible imagery.
The second I do, I'm gonna reach for the book and shut it.
The second you do, Azor stops seizing.
Hey guys, what happened?
No, you're still unconscious. You're
Oh.
still very unconscious.
Damn it!
You just stopped.
He just
I
said
thought I
that.
said that in my sleep.
He says that and then immediately falls back
Yeah.
over.
Also, by the way, after that happens, because you're the one that was most greatly affected. Oh my God! 13 damage.
Ow. Down to 9.
He needs medical assistance.
Yeah.
To short
a-
rest.
after he stops seizing, you can see his eyes are bleeding. He has bit through the stick that Yenferen gave him, and he seems to he's still very, very tense, and he seems to be kind of like his body is in shock. So
He's on the floor right now, right?
yes, he is on the floor, unconscious.
So I imagine we grabbed a booth. So I'm gonna have Phoenix like help me pull him up onto the booth, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him while like cleaning his face of blood.
Okay.
Ooh, 14.
Yay!
Nice. So
I'm
with
up to-
14, you are conscious again,
Sweet.
and you're on the ground, and you are like your mouth still feels like you still taste irony. It's sticky, and there is still like dribbles of foam on your lips.
I like pulled him onto my lap though, so he's like,
What happened?
maybe
You have a
this is the last-
throbbing headache. Like it is the worst headache you've ever had.
Fuck, that hurts.
This is the last of the study group. That book did this
Oh.
to us.
What happened? Like, I don't remember anything.
Was I able to see what was happening to him, or just
You could
vision.
see it, but you're like it was kind of like you were looking at a haze. So you saw him seizing on the ground, but there was nothing you could do about it.
If I had
Also,
to guess
you
what
were
happened to
more
you, I
focused
saw
on
a
the
tree.
Awful shit that was going on in your mind.
If I had to guess what happened to you, I'm guessing a tree punched you in the head.
What'd you say?
a tree?
Why? Yeah. Fuck. Why are there splinters in my mouth?
Yeah, you
A question
you still
for
have
the ages.
pieces of wood in your mouth.
I blame the ants.
I think I need another drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for
With
the
your
bartender
fucking-
Speaking of
Yes.
which, the bartender is like looking at the group very worriedly, and some of the patrons are looking over like frantic, like what the hell's going on? And the bartender says, "Is everything all right over there?"
Don't touch that book.
I think we have it
Gladly.
under control. Maybe a wet rag, and I'm gonna put like 10 gold pieces in his hand for the scene, and just be like, and another round of drinks.
All right, thank you very much. I'll get right to that.
There goes
And
the,
bring me your drinks.
the money I gave you.
Jeez, what an experience.
So eventually, the bartender does bring your drinks, and you're able to, heal Azor back up. He wasn't too hurt, but
Back
You
to
get the
full
sense-
or
what?
back to full or
Oh,
just
yeah, but basically back to full.
okay.
And eventually the other two get back as well. You guys are able to pick up the table and make it look orderly at least.
Are you guys gonna mention anything about this at all before?
I mean, I imagine I'm just holding like a wet rag to my forehead for the headache.
It's like, what happened to you?
Too much to drink.
I don't know really. We were reading the book and then I passed out.
Which book?
What book?
My temple gave us a book. They've dealt with this cult before.
And it's bad
They
news.
gave you a book,
Book about the
relating
corrupting
to
cult.
a corrupting evil cult of madness, and you decided to have an open read of it in a bar.
They look
Also, by the way, because one of you, actually both of you, rolled a natural 20, and Azor rolled 20 total, you guys read through it and you did get information. However, I did not give all of it to you because I wanted to do that scene first. What you learned from the book is that the cult of Dagon specifically worships a creature of absolute chaos and darkness and destruction. However, they do a lot more than just that. The creature itself is a father of evil and absolute chaos, undeath. Basically, every source of evil that is possible comes from this, whatever it is. And the cult itself worships these creatures as spawn of Dagon. And they are often tied to horrific events and deadly, or not deadly,
Destruction.
Yeah, destruction and just chaos. But they are usually
Disaster.
extremely powerful creatures. And it does describe throughout the book that several of these creatures are named by what they are. There are 3 in total that stick out to you. One of them is a lich,
Oh.
an extremely old and ancient lich that was specifically the quote-unquote high priest of Dagon. It was believed that he was hunted down and destroyed permanently, and his soul was sealed permanently in the Nine Hells. That has not been unconfirmed. It was confirmed. It was seen by several thousand people several hundred people that was true and that actually happened. And that's why it's part of the book. The other one, however, is a vampire lord. This one was slightly more conspicuous. No one really knew what happened. It was one of those creatures that had a very large following. It worked in Hason's Basin, or Hassan's, that's what I called it. Hassan's Basin, that's one. And it was basically Count Dracula. I say Count Dracula because that's just a representation of what you guys would know. And he is the father of all vampires.
Oh boy.
However, you don't know if that's what this is. You just know that this cult is tied to one of those creatures. And the third one was simply called the Shroud.
Oh.
It was never identified for what it was, just that it was so old and so ancient, it rivaled many of the gods. It was embodied by darkness itself.
So they're telling us this as quietly as we can so we don't disrupt the freaking bar.
Yeah, I would have sat them down and
Filled them
relayed
in.
all this information. And I imagine before they got here, because there was probably a gap between we cleaned up the seizure and when they walked in.
There was.
Ekaris and I imagine were like swapping what just happened to us.
By the way, each of you got one of those creatures.
Okay.
Danielle, you got the vampire. Ekaris, you got the shroud. And Izor, you got the lich. So, information, yeah. Have fun talking about that.
Oh boy, triumphance of the evil things.
Does anyone here know about fighting forests? Like living forests?
Could I have
Hello,
a
Druid.
check on that?
Yenferin just says, the only living forest we know of is the Sanghorn, but that's to the south of here.
Is that isn't that where I'm from? That area? Like, would I have?
Yeah, I'm from the south, but I know.
Yup. Sanghorn Forest is Disin, right here.
Okay.
South of the base. Oh fuck.
Yup, it's that one.
Hey,
right-
we
it's
know
that one right
about
there.
that place. Well,
Oh.
some of our other characters do.
I heard there are giant apes over there.
I heard there's ballless giant apes over there.
Could I just say one thing? Was these visions in the past? Is the question.
Yeah, well, I would probably know. Or can I make a check for that?
Make a history check.
Okay, she has advantage because she came from there.
Yeah, I guess.
Make that history check.
Ooh, nat 20.
Wow.
Really?
I got a 16 in case of my foresting.
Yeah, she doesn't need to make a second roll.
Yeah, like.
Well, I got a 14. I rolled at the same time. I got a 14 and a 20.
Okay, well, either way, you definitely know that, yes and no. those cults did those scenes and did that often. They corrupted landscapes, they turned people against each other, and they raped, looted, and pillaged entire villages and towns and cities. That was kind of their thing.
Was that something that happened during my lifetime, or would I have just heard like
the cult has not been
stories?
The cult has not been in activity in over 1,000 years, so you assume
So it would have just
it's
been
the past,
like
but it could be the
lore.
future as well. You don't know.
I'm gonna sit in the past.
The future.
This actually made Chris fight people. It's
Or it could be something they envisioned to do.
Oh, by the way, Yen Farin, you're actually here.
Hey.
Like,
welcome.
I answered for you, but you know,
stabilized.
You did. I didn't want to interrupt because it seemed.
I was gonna say, you know, Phoenix is actually right there, but he's muted, so I guess maybe he's not.
You know, I didn't want to interrupt.
that's fine. It's fine.
You help
But yeah,
someone
you tell them
with a
that
scissor.
You know of Singhorn, which is that's.
Speaking of, did they mention the seizure to Ellie and myself?
Yeah, we would have filled you in.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Speaking of
gonna.
which, I made you make a medicine check to see if you could help your friends here.
You put a
stuck
stick
on?
in his mouth.
Yeah.
He stuck a stick in his mouth.
There we go.
Could I?
And then panicked.
Could I do
Oh,
a check over?
If they were doing it right.
Can I check over
Sure. Make a
Azor?
medicine check.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, you think he did a grand job. He did great.
Oh fuck.
Nice.
You're like, what
Never
is
mind.
this medical marvel? I've
Yeah,
never seen anything like
that's
this.
that's good medicine.
It's like
Okay.
they never dealt with freaking seizures before in a battlefield.
And that's with a good
Well,
medicine.
he's not,
plus, like, bruh.
He's not bleeding to death, so.
It's just. No, this was to see if they were doing it right to take care of seizures and that stuff.
Checking our.
Oh, I was just looking to make sure that he was generally all right afterwards, like. Basically, that it was calmed down and.
Not going fucking to reinstate itself later on.
Yeah.
All right. Joe, I have to go now. I have to go pick up my parents.
Awesome. I need to go eat.
Okay, so we're gonna.
So we stopping here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless any of you just want to keep talking, it's fine. But there's
Imagine
not going to be
if
much
the-
else that you guys need to do.
Before you
right now.
do.
Yeah, I imagine we would have just swapped what happened, and then
Yeah.
at least
I
the
didn't
three of
would be
us like
mentioning
gone straight
about
to
the,
bed.
Yeah, I would have gone to bed.
We would start whispering about what we learned about the about Caesar.
Salar.
Salar.
Yep.
Salar.
Have we?
I'm gonna
The
Have we
sun.
leveled
take the
up
book
from
and
this?
like wrap it up in a blanket and then put it in my bag.
Yeah, I would say that you guys leveled up at this point.
Yay!
I was about to ask that.
I leveled up and I wasn't even here.
I mean, a lot of shit has been going on, dude.
Yeah, I
You
know.
lived through it all. You didn't get killed by the cults. You actually dodged the cults. And wait, who was
Oh,
it?
I should actually mention that, like,
I think it was
'cause you weren't
Azor
here
that
for
was
it.
the only one that didn't
We'll
take damage.
just check out that map. This is what was going on when you weren't here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the guy in the
That-
robe.
Yeah, I figured that one. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
guys showed up
Yeah.
while we were doing that.
By the way, do you like that token for you?
I think I
There
have
are
one
many.
actually. I just
Oh, you have one?
What-
Okay. You just,
yeah, I just wasn't around,
That's fine.
so
That's fine.
yeah.
Also, check out those stairs, man.
10
Yeah,
out of 10
sorry.
stairs.
And sorry, when I was trying to get my token, it kind of started moving like that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Slowly.
It's canon.
It's canon.
Yep. It's canon. All right.
Well, I did
Well-
crack a few of the stairs in my bear form, so give it a little bit of that.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. Actually, I should ask. Did everyone have fun?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking
Great.
cool.
I had tons of fun.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Level 4.
Should I get
Oh,
a feat?
Nick, you can have swimming speed now.
Dexterity now to 20.
Oh.
I'm so upset.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I'd
I
probably
should
say
get a
the only
feat or
person
not.
that hasn't leveled up is fuckface McGee that wasn't here. Well, was and wasn't here.
What's his name?
Not you, Phoenix. You're fine. You did that job. I meant Angel. Angel literally popped in and popped out.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was like, "Hi, I'm not actually gonna be
Like,
here."
no apology. You're like,
Nah, he apologized.
He did.
I mean, you
I
did.
guess.
He did, but he did it in a weird way.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Go to a party. Bye.
Say hi to your mom.
Bye.
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 I don't know his mom.
You guys can
Yeah.
still chill for as long as you want.
I got a
Not
phone
really
call. And
doing
I picked it up.
anything.
I picked it up and I was like, "Hello," and my manager was like, "Okay, we just fired 3 people. I need you to come in." I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "Great. This is what."
This is the best thing ever.
What do you work at?
I work in a department store.
Okay, so every time I hear someone say like that, is if it's your day off, don't pick up the phone.
Oh wait, I could get my stats right.
I wasn't going to, but I was like, once I
Yes,
realized,
you can ability
I was
score
like,
increase if you
I'll pick it up.
Time to get rid of those ones.
Okay, you learned your lesson then.
I
Don't
would-
pick up your phone in your day off.
Where does this thing have features? Right here.
You know, that was really
That's
unfortunate. I was
I
like,
am
oh,
still recording, I just realized.
Yes.
Yeah, you can unstop that now.
Yeah,
go
okay,
bye.
so this is
I'll
the end.
go
We'll
away.
pick this up next time, guys.